All right, another episode of Shard Hunters. All right, now for a quick recap from our lovable rogue.
Okay, so last week we had just defeated some folks, and then we were like, "Hey, let's search the room," and then we were like, "Hey, there's explosive barrels out there," and then we were like, "Fire's fun," and then everything exploded, and then that was planned, but whatever. And then everybody ran everywhere, and a rock that was a death rock, more than likely, exploded because of parties I will leave unnamed at the moment, and pretty much everybody died. So Akara is dead though.
I'm dead, dead,
He's dead.
dead, dead.
So that's where we are.
You're
Dun,
welcome.
dun, dun.
All right, Nita, you were the
Yeah.
last one to drop. You suddenly wake up. Everyone else is still down.
You never dropped.
I'd like to look around and see what I can make out of my surroundings.
You see Winky and Core slumped over a distance away from you. You see Eve laying down near a crater, and you see the Hatala past the craters, and
Uh,
Akara at your feet.
So I'm going to kind of nudge a car with my foot and see if he responds at all. And if
Nothing
not, okay. In that case, I'm gonna go and cautiously walk down to Eve and check on her first.
Eve is breathing.
Okay. I'd like to do just a basic medicine check to see if I can help her out at all.
Okay, do your check.
All right.
First person he goes to is Eve. The person that she's like, "Keep Neep away."
But
Where's he go?
in normal situations, that's the first person you'd want to wake up.
Right.
All right, you're not certain, but it looks like she is a little bit more than out cold.
Um, in that case, I'm gonna use a spell. Let's see.
Smell salts?
But you can tell she does not look damaged at all.
She doesn't look damaged, but she's out.
Yep. She's completely out. She's breathing, but nobody's home.
Okay. So she's not wounded at all. No signs of.
No signs of anything wrong with her. She's breathing regularly and effortlessly.
Okay. I I'm gonna attempt to shake her awake just to see if there's anything I can do physically.
Nothing happened.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna go back to a car, and I guess I'll try and just do some basic medicine, pull out some smelling salts or something, see if I can wake him up.
Make your check. All right. You, with all your medical expertise, are fairly certain that he is deceased.
Wonderful.
No pulse, no breathing, no nothing.
Hmm.
And he has a look on his face of utter surprise.
All right, I'd like to close his eyes and just kind of like turn his head away from me a little bit. I'm sitting here really contemplating my decisions at this point, starting to panic because I typically don't think things through and don't worry about that kind of stuff, but this has obviously gone south really quick. Most just as I'm thinking, I'm gonna call out to Hatala and
Seagull
to
flies down and lands next to Winky.
a what?
A seagull.
A seagull?
Yeah, he seems to be walking up to him.
All right, I'm gonna run away and run over and try and shoo away the seagull. Like
The
thinking
seagull is angry but flies away.
just at this point, I'm panicking and really just trying to figure out what I can do to bring these people back. Um, Definitely cursing decisions and myself along the way. Because no matter what, as far as the way I act towards these people, I do truly care about them, and so I'm letting down that shield for a second and kind of thinking about what I've done and how it's affected everybody else. As I am like,
Winky.
all right. Sorry, I'm also like reading through spells as I am extemporaneously coming up with stuff. All right, I'm gonna check Winky and see if I can get him up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Great.
You are fairly certain that Winky has a sprained toe.
I'm going to
What?
pop the toe back into place and like wrap it so that it's nice and taken care of. And I'm
Okay.
gonna go tend to I guess Hatala next to see.
Core's right next to him.
All right, I'll do
I
Core
was
first.
gonna say, you're just gonna go all the way across the field and just leave.
I'm like panicked, running around checking on people.
You're
At this
checking
point.
on Core, and you notice he's not breathing either.
It's
Alright.
okay. I'm at the bottom of his list. That's okay.
Where's that pesky seagull?
There's a couple of them up on the top of the parapets watching now.
Okay.
Oh, is the sequel's trying to wake us up?
I guess I'll go check Hatala since I'm not gonna get anything with that with Eve. I mean with Core.
Make a check. All right. When you examine Hatala, you are certain that she's not breathing either.
Okay. Well, guys, I guess at this point it's just loot the bodies and leave. I'm sorry, I'm joking.
Hatala suddenly grabs you.
Does she notice that I'm reaching for her purse and freaks out?
No, she just suddenly wakes up.
Okay. In that
She's
case, I will
At the
immediately.
same time, so does Core and Winky.
And then
Okay.
Thomas is like, "You're gonna kill us all."
Mm.
I'm just kind of without words at this point, just staring around, pointing at him, open mouthed, going, "I can't believe y'all are alive."
Is everyone all right?
I don't think so.
I just missed whatever happened for the past.
You
Human.
woke up and you grabbed me because he was trying to take your stuff.
Is that what he was trying to do?
I had resolved myself to, since nobody was moving, to start looting corpses and leave. And I started reaching for your stuff, and you grabbed me. And then Winky and Core both woke up as well. So, here we are. Oh, now
All
I'm
right, so
like
as I
surprised
wake
that
up,
it's alive.
as I'm coming to, am I able to speak?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, "What did you do this time?"
I'm sorry.
Is everybody okay?
Some of them, car's not breathing. Eve's out, but she's okay. It's weird. I don't know what's going on.
My toe hurts. I'm thinking Akara is the only one who's affected with death. I don't think he's
I'm
dead.
I'm gonna go check on Eve.
Yeah. We can go check on a car. Come on, Winky.
Okay.
I mean, I can't. Well, I do have medicine.
All right. When you get to a car, you can definitely tell he's dead.
Hey, let's try pouring water on him. Maybe that will wake him.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna start.
You think it'll work, Winky?
Yes.
Are you looking at Forge?
Yes.
Mo.
Oh.
Hey, Mo.
A car.
Oh, I
He,
see.
he,
though.
nod, he nodded his head, but he's Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, what's up?
Ah!
Hey,
Did he just like
Hey,
sit
guys,
up all of
what
a
happened?
sudden?
what happened? Why does everybody move? How was I out? I feel good though.
Why did it seem like you're dead, but you're moving now? What's
I
going
don't-
on? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I feel a little groggy, like a overslept or something.
Is his body still there? Is he a ghost now?
But I feel
No,
good.
We're trying to close this eyes back. Go back to
What are you doing? What are you doing?
sleep. I thought you were dead.
I'm gonna check his pulse.
Make a medicine check. You are absolutely certain he is dead.
Okay, you are dead. But you're the undead.
You're funny, man. You're joking me, right?
No, I'm not joking.
I feel great though.
I'm gonna walk up to him and just grab him by the neck so I can feel his jugular, and I want to check and see if he has a pulse.
He does not.
No pulse, dude.
Is there
Alright,
anything I can do
He's
just to kind of
technically dead.
You feel
Figure out-
discomfort when squeezing your neck, Mo.
Ow.
All
You
right,
do not feel discomfort.
Oh, I do not. Oh,
all right.
do not feel.
Is this new? Do you have a pulse normally?
What new?
I cannot feel the blood moving through your body. You have no pulse.
You are
Is
dead.
that supposed to happen?
I'm gonna flick him.
Loses
I'm
intelligence as well.
gonna flick him, Charles.
I'm gonna look and see if his brain is hanging out the back of his skull or something.
It is not. He's intact.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He has no damage to him. He looks perfectly good.
I'm gonna flick.
Can I detect undead on him?
Oh
No, you cannot.
no! And session's over.
I think that Akar's the only one who got affected.
So you cast Detect Undead?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have it in yet. I'm trying to look.
No
it up.
worries.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Feel the presence of 6 undead around you. Or 5 undead.
Ew.
5 undead.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna initially slip and show that I am absolutely terrified, but then just act as if nothing's really wrong. Say, oh, that's strange that you don't have a pulse. But
I'm-
hey, I'm not a doctor. Maybe something's up.
Can I check my own pulse?
Do a medicine check. Yes, you do not have a pulse.
Uh,
Can I check and see if I have a pulse?
I
Yep.
probably have a pulse.
Okay.
And hey, Winky, can I get you to flick on a light in your room? You're starting to get really dark.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You're absolutely certain you do not have a pulse.
I do not have a pulse.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let y'all in on this. I'm sorry I wasn't honest with y'all a few seconds ago. I don't have a pulse either. I don't know if
Oh.
that bothers anybody, but it doesn't
Oh.
sit right with me. Something's happened.
It doesn't bother me at all.
The 5 of you make a fortitude save. Except for Mo. Sorry, the 4 of you.
Oh!
Nice.
I got nat 20. Oh no.
All right. Everyone, Hatala just drops to the ground like a sack.
Super.
Here we go
Everyone
again.
else- Everyone
She's-
else except for Winky suddenly feels a horrible pain in your chest, and you're starting to double over, and then there's a violent. And Winky, you just feel like you have indigestion, burp, and then you're breathing again.
Yay!
I'm gonna feel my pulse
So-
again.
You have a pulse now.
Were,
Me
Alright.
too.
were we not breathing before?
Nope, no one ever bothered to check that either.
ABCs, guys. Airways.
All bees be killing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hatala's like a sack on the ground, breathing quietly.
What happened to her?
I'm gonna go check on Eve. Is Eve breathing?
She's breathing just fine.
I nudge Hatala with my
Does she,
foot.
does she have a?
Ella
Does she
wakes
have a
up.
does she have a pulse? Let me check
Hey.
her pulse.
We're all trying to get work done, and you're sitting over here sleeping. Like, come on, let's go.
We're not. Anita, you're not doing anything.
Hmm.
I just saved all of y'all, you know.
You
You
didn't
s-
save anything.
saved
You
us.
killed one of us.
All right.
I don't know what happened, but I'm positive you had something to do.
Of course.
Does Hatalis, I mean not Hatalis, does Eve seem like she's okay to move? Like, can we
Is she
move her
woke-
around
is
without
she
hurting
woken
her?
up? Please,
She's-
please.
She appears to be sleeping peacefully.
Okay.
Who was that?
We can, do you guys, we can take her back to, we lost
Sorry,
video on, yeah.
Connected.
We can take Eve back to the tree, or if anyone wants to do any other checks on her real quick. I mean, we did just have what we were assuming was a Death Titan eyes, so she may have been infected if she didn't have a
Stop.
I'm gonna.
necklace on.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna.
Can we see if we might have a new crack or something? A new
You have to
blessing.
take off all your clothes for that, and that is probably.
Hey, Core, did you buy a mirror?
I did not buy a mirror.
No. I wanted to see if I got weird stuff on my face. Other than what I already know of.
Hmm.
I
Uh,
Dude,
hand
we could
I
just
hand
look at
a
your
car
face.
my mirror.
Winky,
Mhm.
stop rocking back and forth.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So let's see. One of us is dead. One of us won't wake up.
Well, I'm groggy and confused, so. What were we doing again?
I think a car may
Uh,
have a concussion.
Probably.
Is a car? Did anybody double check to see if he has enough pulse?
Yes, he has no pulse.
No, I mean,
Still?
is he
Yeah, he
breathing?
still doesn't have pulse.
All right,
guys-
everybody,
you-
take 2 fingers and put it right to the side of your neck and see if you feel a thump thump. Let's
I
do
have
this.
I have
Can we do
no
this?
I have no medicine capabilities.
You can do perception.
Okay.
It's just a
Right,
harder roll.
I guess I'll check again.
Everybody's checking themselves right now.
Found it.
But the basket is over here.
Okay. Winky, Core, and Winky and Core, you're both certain you have pulses. A car, you're certain you do not have one.
I don't have a pulse, guys.
Yeah, you're dead.
But I feel great though.
Because you're dead.
And Hatala, you confirm you do not. You do have a pulse now.
I'm gonna stealthily kind of walk up to Hatala and kind of lean in and whisper as I'm kind of like, no, look, you check here for your pulse. I say, I think something's up with the car. I detected some undead presence earlier. See if it sits right with you. I know we don't agree on much, but if we're dealing with undead,
Did you check before we had pulses or after we had pulses?
before.
Try it again.
Okay. I'm kind of like casually turn around and just cast detect undead.
You're only detecting one now.
Okay. I would just kind of stretch and be like, yep.
So,
That one.
sorry.
So, I guess we'll just keep an eye. Do we tell him?
See any reason to lie? He's acting like himself.
Hey, Akar, you're undead.
Oh,
Okay.
I kind of assumed that.
I'm
Not
I'm
having
gonna,
a pulse or anything.
I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
over.
but you're oddly
Akar.
calm about it.
Creepily
Well,
calm
I
about it.
mean, there's no reason to panic. I'm dead.
No,
Well,
I
now
think
that
that it's
Actually,
incredible reason to panic.
now that he's dead, is he still gonna turn into one of those monsters if he dies by the cracks?
You don't know.
Did he find the loophole?
You don't know what's happened to him.
I'm gonna flick him.
Okay, you flick it.
Does he feel anything? Did you
Yeah.
feel anything? Okay, so I can
Feels
still
all
feel.
sensation is normal.
Hmm. Is his veins like super blue now?
No. He mostly looks normal.
If his flesh starts rotting, I'm not putting it in a bag.
What we know of the undead in this world is there a understanding we may have of undead that retain their memories and their I mean besides like a lich?
The only knowledge you have currently is when you went to that town, the dwarven city that had the death curse on it. Every one of them retained their memories.
But they all went mad eventually, didn't they?
No, they were fighting against the
Oh, that's-
cultists.
Yeah.
They were still guarding their town as they had been.
Hmm.
They still retained all their memories. They just transformed into different classes of undead. Some of them turned into vampires. Some of them into skeletons, zombies, whatever.
I'm gonna kind of tell Akar about that. There was a dwarven town that we came across where people were like this, but there was a powerful spell putting it into effect.
It was a magic ritual that was empowered by a chunk of the Death Titan.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe you short-circuited something like that from this stone.
good thing we're not dead.
I have no idea. That's probably why I'm not freaking out a little more. Just gonna wing it, you know? Just gonna see what
Well, you
happens.
You can live.
And you have my
fine
full
life.
permission. If I go crazy, just smash my head with a hammer or something. Just that's cool.
The cool thing, if you're undead, you technically can't die.
I'm having a hard time settling my this is kind of in headspace kind of thing, but I'm having a hard time settling the religious aspect of Hatala and how she would feel in this situation. Because
It's not
being
right.
a follower of Pharasma, she's like, undead are not allowed to exist.
Yes,
And
but undead
so,
that you're talking about are the kind of dead where somebody dies and is forcefully brought back.
He wasn't. He was technically.
So
He
I
never
would have-
really died.
Yeah.
He
okay, so
became
because
undead.
he's retaining himself. I mean, that was my thought process as me, but I wanted to make sure that I'm looking at it right. Okay.
I'm just thinking of the race from Fallout.
Can I check the hole, see if there's anything left of the any fragments or anything left, or is it completely gone?
There are a bunch of very small black crystals.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
I'm gonna look around to make sure that there aren't any like embedded in us. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
We do not see any in each of you. Everyone make a perception check if they're going to check themselves or if they want to check other people.
Yeah, I'd like to check myself.
Yes,
Myself.
all three of you. Okay, Hatala, You are not certain, but you do not find anything that you can notice. Winky, you're a little bit more certain, but you still do not find anything on you as well. A car. You are certain because you have found at least one piece of crystal on you. And Core, you are certain you do not have any on you. And Neetup, you're certain you do not have any on you.
All right.
Jeffy, look at this.
So,
That's cute.
do
So-
we want
Hello.
So
to?
a car
take a closer
does
look.
have one. That was
He
right.
has at least one. He found one.
Yeah, I found one. Look at this, guys. I got this.
What if
I
you-
got a battle wound.
What if that's what's keeping
That
you
right
undead?
here.
Yeah, whip it out.
You're so
you-
sweet.
If somebody wanna pull it out?
You're
I'm
so
not touching
sweet.
I've
Hey,
got
do you have your
tongs.
tongs?
I
You
got
your
tongs. Let's go
Core?
for the
Hey,
tongs.
Pull
that thing. No, use Mage Hand just in case.
Should be fine.
I mean, I should be okay because I'm undead, right? It shouldn't hurt that bad, right?
Yeah.
You're oversimplifying the entire situation. Whatever.
Just pull the thing out.
Go ahead, Core.
So,
I don't know.
Oh,
how
yeah.
this
Okay,
works.
pull it out. Pull it out.
all right. While you're there, you notice 3 others next to it.
Oh,
Got a lot in here, buddy.
I got
You got about
buckshot.
4
Look at
pieces
that.
of shrapnel right about to the liver.
Look at that.
I'm not exactly a surgeon.
Yeah.
Does it look like I
You're
might?
not in deep.
Okay, I'm gonna take him. Try to take him out if it's not gonna cause any bleeding.
He's not bleeding around the wounds at all.
I am.
Ah, that's right. There's no pulse. Okay, I'm just gonna keep pulling him out.
What's that? Honey?
He's gonna bleed out with his heart that's not
I
beating.
know, because this is what you want to
Eat it.
do with
Blech.
weapons when you're.
Oh.
Say what? Sorry.
You're good. We
You've managed to pull all the pieces that you can find out.
Okay.
And you do notice that there are blackish white cracks starting to go from the wounds.
Hmm.
In particular, one strong line of them is head toward the heart.
Does he have his reliquary on?
Mhm.
And this thing's still spreading?
Well, there was a massive explosion of energy, and then projectiles went into him. So
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like Iron Man
Yeah.
now.
Hello, darkness. my
it
old
doesn't
friend.
make you immune. We already knew that. All
Mhm.
it does is slow down the process.
Right.
If he had not been wearing that, it may have been way worse.
Do we see?
probably.
Are there any changes in condition that we've taken these out?
Because the energy's now inside of him.
Hmm. Well, buddy, I can't quite cure that.
That's okay.
Um,
We'll figure it out. You know.
he's Iron Man.
It looks like at this point, an imbalance of death energy causes you to die and still be alive.
What do you mean?
So now you have two. All right. So we
Did it
still need
wrong.
to see what's going on with Eve. Did anyone? Can we check Eve over to see if she has anything on her?
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I'll look
It's
over
not
Eve,
good.
see if she has any of the stones on or
Dad, didn't
perception
we-
or medicine on
check
all.
them back up?
Whichever one is best for you. Someone mean to send me nothing?
Paid.
I was trying to make sure that it worked. I couldn't remember how to do it again.
You have
Well, it
to
worked.
do.
Okay, cool.
I got nothing.
All right. Well, now everybody knows.
Okay.
57
You
seconds.
can tell that it looks like there is little bits of stone, but the stone has no color at all on it whatsoever, and it looks like they match the shape of the dark black crystals, but it looks like they've been turned to glass.
She'll be bleeding though, so. You might want to be
It
careful
looks
with that.
like almost like they're The power has been removed out of it.
The power
there's
was
nothing-
burned out of them.
But there's no cracks in her body.
Nope. There's a couple little dings in her trident where it looks like they all hit the trident perfectly. And the trident is her holy
So
symbol.
trident it.
Mm. Maybe her god helped her out.
She's the only one that never lost a pulse.
Yes. Well, don't know that. I don't know that, but yeah.
Well, she was when Nada first woke up. She's the one that was breathing successfully.
Right, but he's the only one that knows that.
Yes.
I'm gonna remove the ones that she has in her. Does
Okay.
is
Was it because? Never mind. I'm confused.
well, see, we were shard hunters, and some of us found some shards in our bodies.
Yes, but I'm confused because I rolled higher than Eve, and I didn't have a pulse. So
But Eve was right next to it. You were on the very outside edge.
You rolled higher than Eve,
yeah, on my will save.
so that means you did better.
Hmm.
TV. Just Asher watching TV.
Okay. So what do y'all do now? You notice where Eve is laying, there is a lot of the little crystal fragments around her.
Let's move her out of this area.
Black. They're still the black color, or are
Yes,
they
they're still
deep
black.
brown?
Yeah, I think we should probably pick up Eve and go back to the tree.
Or we can at least take her back inside this one room.
Tree.
We're gonna carefully move her. I'm gonna help as much as I can. At least get her into that room.
Well,
We could just have a
Maybe.
car do it if you're concerned about getting the infected or anything. I mean,
Concerned about.
we
any
were
kind of
all
infection
in
right
the
now.
explosion, so
I just want
Well, if
to
you
get
wanna-
her in a safe
if-
place.
okay.
if you're gonna let a car do it, give him one of the belts.
Yeah, I say we go back into the room we initially came out of.
Why did he roll thievery?
What are you talking about, Winky?
Need it rolled thievery.
Privately.
Yeah,
It
but
says
still
private roll on it. For some reason,
That's-
we can
that's-
see it.
Really?
Yeah.
We see question marks though.
Yeah, we see question marks. It's a private roll, but
What you want to do is roll just.
but
to
we can
the
tell it's a
thief-
thievery roll.
That's stupid.
No, you can't.
Well,
That's all
I'm
in
sure
the
if
meta.
you do, I'm sure if you do a private GM roll, it
Oh yeah, I don't think you can see any of that.
That's
yeah.
what I did. I did a
private
What he
GM
did,
roll.
that's the thing.
Oh really?
Oh,
maybe if I did a blind GM roll. Let's see how that
Yeah,
works.
yeah, do blind.
Since everybody's seen it,
No.
I see it.
that just means I can't see it.
Oh my goodness! Why is so many perception checks?
he's just testing something.
No, it's-
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out because this is all supposed to be private, so no one should see anything.
yeah, we can see that it says perception check, and then we can see the add-ons that each roll
What if you-
gets.
What if
So
you
we're
put soul
metagaming.
on it?
I could figure
Try
out.
one more thing now.
Did you try self roll? We still see it.
He's just.
Well, then what the
testing.
heck is the point of blind?
just can't
It
see
just
the-
means none of us can see it.
It just means we can't see the actual roll.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't be able to see that it was a perception check. either.
Right.
Yeah.
That's actually troubling for gameplay purposes.
Or even
Yeah.
the fact that you can see that Hatala has goggles, so you could figure out which roll's hers.
Well, you see how you see that
Oh,
it
that's a good
says
point.
Game Master when he
Did y'all
rolls
just
it.
do that
Yeah.
Yes, all of it.
We can.
again?
see- Well, I mean, I see 1, 2.
I've done it 3
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. I don't see any changes.
Yeah, they all look the same, except I mean the blind roll the blind roll looks the same to us as the private roll, but you can
Yeah.
still see that it's a perception check and you can still see the equipment.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see any.
levels.
Wait,
Oh, privately rolled some dice. Yeah.
That
yeah.
is, we can't see anything. We just
that
know
was
Yeah.
a
you rolled
self
dice,
roll? Was that a self
which
roll?
is usually what it does.
Yeah.
So, did you not see that I just did one right there?
It says
Yeah, we
game master
yeah.
private roll, game master privately roll.
I mean, we
some
can see
dice.
that there was a roll, but we can't see what it was. We can't see
Yeah.
anything.
Okay. Okay, cool.
That's crazy.
That's stupid. I really do not like that private shows up completely.
Yeah.
Private should be that y'all don't see anything.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's
That
just
really
a
makes being a
noise
GM
behind the
hard.
screen. Like, what you doing?
Yeah,
So
it
all
almost.
I do is self-roll, and then y'all see something happen, not what happened.
Correct. Yeah, whatever
yes.
those last ones were, we know that there was a roll, but we don't see.
It doesn't say what the roll was or anything else.
No, it just
Nope.
says Game Master privately rolled some dice.
Okay,
Was that a self roll?
that was a self-roll. Yes.
Wow.
So does that mean you won't see it if we roll one?
Now I want to try something. One of you pick self and then do a skill check. I want to see if I see it.
Did you see it?
I see it all, but it's got question marks for me.
So we can see the whole roll, but you can't see what we actually got. But you can see the dice on the board, right?
And I didn't even see dice on the board. I just see rolls popping up in my list.
If it's a hidden roll, it doesn't show the dice.
Okay.
But I see, like, Winky did acrobatics, Tala did deception, Neetup did thievery, Neetup did thievery.
Yeah.
Why did you think me twice, man?
How many times have you hit a button thinking it didn't go the first time?
Like
But
600 times, but
Why do you ask?
I tried 2 different settings.
survival.
It says
That's annoying.
Mo Louder says Mo Louder, not a car.
Well, his name is Mo Louder, but
Because
all
yeah,
of
that's
our
because
names
his
are,
player name in the system is Mo Louder.
Yeah.
but our names are Winky.
His actual, like, I think he can
Streamer,
change.
I mean, all of ours are our character names.
You can change it,
Right,
but
but
there's
if
no,
you
there's
look-
no need
If you look under players,
I
Our-
see it as a car.
Yeah.
ours are core, Master GM, Hatala, Mo Louder, a car, Neetup, streaming players, Winky. If they match, they seem to be correct.
What
So
weird-
whatever's different with that.
That it's supposed to. The chat is supposed to say his player name, not his character name.
I
It says-
understand, but I'm
it says that
pointing
on
out
mine.
the difference.
Oh well. All right. So what do y'all do now?
Did we
I'm
get
gonna
Eve
slap
safely into the room?
Hold on. Which room are you trying to take her into?
We're trying to bring her into the place we were in before we blew
Okay.
stuff
Yeah, you
up.
can easily bring her in there.
I kind of want to stay with her.
Winky will stay with Eve.
What do
while
we
you
What do
guys
we
go
want to
explore.
do? What do we
We're-
want to
right
do
now?
right
We're
now?
trying to get her away from all the fragments to see if we can change her vital signs, or to get her to wake up. That's about all I have right now.
Maybe pour water
Outside
on.
of if nothing changes, we could take her back to the tree, and then we can come back to investigate the area.
While they're talking, I'm gonna take some water and pour it on Eve. Just a little bit.
The only thing is, we have the same problem we just created again. We just blew up a big old thing, and
No, we don't know what
is
to do.
is somebody gonna come here now? They're gonna go,
We-
hey, there was a big
Well,
explosion over there.
remember there were the three ghoul kings versus all the pirate stuff. I didn't see any other open doors. It's not saying that they don't know how to open and close doors, but
Are you saying that you think everything over there is
well, we were pretty much
undead dead?
I mean, there were like 30 skeletons surrounding us, and I didn't see any of them after we woke up. And with the, as with the Lonely Mountain scenario, the eye was what was keeping everyone undead alive, so to speak. So, with it now fractured into segments, unless they have something on them, that curse may be lifted.
So how's a car still alive if that's your theory?
Well, he was
Because I
un-
got
How's he
this.
still moving around?
he was
I
undead.
got all this energy in
And
me.
so the fragments were keeping him up and moving.
Well, then I'm glad no fragments hit any of the other undead. Then my feeling then is let's bring her back to the tree.
We shake her down one
Let's
more
bring
time
her
after
back
we
to the tree.
make sure that.
Hear
No
me
final
out. What if we stab her with one of these stones and bring her back to life?
Nope, I'm gonna
Works for
slap
art.
Nita right in the face. I'm gonna slap.
You're
Nita right
not
in the face.
gonna touch her.
We get some charcoal and give her some smoky eyes and give her some bone fragments so that she can.
I will. I'm gonna let everybody know. I will vehemently defend her body from anyone who wants to mess with her.
I have a question. Did anybody check and see if she had shards stuck in her somewhere? Like
Hatala
She
looked her
had-
over.
She did,
She
but
had
they're
shards,
That's
but
why
they
we
were
moved her in
glass.
here.
they're not. They look like glass, but they were the same type of shards. Somehow, the whatever hit her was depowered, and it did nothing to her.
She
So
Oh.
I don't think the stones are affecting her. I think something. I don't know, but I think somehow she's being protected.
All right, so our game plan is get in a room, see if anything changes, then get her to the tree, and then we'll come back and investigate.
Yes.
Okay.
Is everyone gonna
Let's-
take her to the tree?
If we can't get her awake, we need to bring her to where we
You're not
know.
getting her
is-
away.
Yeah. So let's get her to the tree.
me.
I'll stay
and-
here, just kind of out of respect. I'm gonna let them go and handle that. I still feel kind of bad about the whole.
So everyone except for Nita is going with Eve to the tree.
I'm gonna stay with Nita so that he can
Why?
see the cause of his actions.
Thanks.
Why don't you guys? Why don't Winky you stay with them too, and I'll go with Atala.
Okay, I'll make sure Nita doesn't do anything stupid.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess we'll make ourselves useful while we're down here.
Yeah, because we got a bunch of doors around here. Let's go, Winky, smash.
No, you got a bunch of crystals laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to make sure that these don't get into the wrong hands.
As we were leaving with Eve,
Yeah.
I like point over in the corner. There's some brooms. You can start. sweeping them up.
Exactly. We'll just sweep them all into the big old pile in the middle.
The crater.
Sweep it into the hole.
Yeah.
Wait, what if we need to get to him though? I'm not going down.
They'll all be in the hole. It'll be fun.
With the
I mean,
debris on the ground, you can't sweep.
Yeah, we're gonna need to
This
use
looks
the
like a
tongs and
Why don't you
and
just use your
put
hydraulic
them in
So
containers
I
or
just wanted to
whatever.
ask: are we looking like? Are there like tens of, hundreds of, thousands of? Is there like a million different pieces?
Easily hundreds of.
Yeah.
And they're fairly small.
I open up the settings and I turn on auto loot. So when I'm in vicinity, just pick up and pop
They
it.
just all go towards your body, and then you become infected.
Just keep mashing E, E,
Yeah.
E, E.
You can actually hold E down, but that's beside the point.
Okay.
That's how
Um,
I do my farming. But
There you go. I guess we'll start just kind of sifting through the wreckage, getting all the big pieces, if there are any. I guess just kind of wasting time at this point. I don't know what else we could do.
Or we can make stilts and not have to walk on them.
It's not about walking on them. It's about the. Wait, I'm not with y'all.
It's about getting all the dangerous material.
Hatala and Kor and Eve go back inside and are heading that way. Winky, Akar, and Nidip are out trying to pick these things up as carefully as possible.
I'm using my
While you're
tongue.
doing that, Akar, make a perception check.
Oh crap! Should we go to a
I'm not
different
very good at the perception thing, guys.
Oh,
That was scary.
You get a sensation that you're being watched, and there's something in the air above. And
It's
you
Peppa
look up
Pig.
and you see that there is something in the air.
Hey guys, do you see that?
I'm gonna look up.
The other two can make perception checks now.
Perception traps is the way of life. Why did you roll in a private
There
roll,
appears
man?
to be something in the air tonight.
You still have it set
Maybe-
to private, by the way, Nadep.
Nidip stares at the sun.
Oh my goodness!
So yeah, the sun. What about it? How is that heard? Winky, you can confirm there's something up there, but you don't really know what it is. A car, as you look at it, it looks like a person standing in the sky.
I'm gonna pick up Nidip and throw him at it.
You can't throw Nidip into the sky because
You'll
you
be
don't
fine
really.
now. Do we have? Is there like
Can
a
I pick
ladder?
up Winky and throw him into the sky?
No.
Not.
Okay, just checking.
Because you can. build these-
What the heck is that? It looks like a dude up there. What are we gonna? Hey!
And now you see there's
Oh.
probably about 20 or so very large crows with him.
Ew.
He's got a
I'm
bunch
gonna
of
die.
blackbirds. He's got a bunch of them blackbirds with him.
Now that Core's kind of pointed the right direction and not at the sun, can I tell what
Can
he's
you make one more check?
Sure.
It's still private. Oh
Oh,
no,
no.
it's not.
Now you see the person in the sky. It is definitely a person in the sky. In the sky, they have a large black robe on, and next to them are about 20 large crows, probably about the size of a large dog each.
How far away are they?
They're about 100 feet up in the air or more.
If we scream loud enough, would they
The
hear
person is
us?
looking at y'all.
Does he look menacing? Like he's gonna try something?
He definitely doesn't look happy.
Should we get inside because those crows can't fly inside?
Yeah.
How close are we to the door?
You're about 30 feet from it.
Guys,
I
I'm
say
just-
we dash inside. I'm gonna say, all
Well,
right, guys. On the
I'm
count
gonna
of
I'm gonna
three.
dash to the door, but I'll probably be outside while you guys are inside. I can't run that far.
I'm gonna
You wanna
run
give
like
us a couple shots?
exact.
you-
I can run exactly 30 feet, so I'm just gonna like run to the door.
Right as y'all get to the door, he raises a staff in his hand and the clouds start rolling in.
Guys, come on!
And with the clouds is coming thunder.
Okay, I really think we should get inside here.
All the light is starting to drain out of the sky now.
What's starting to drain?
The light, it's getting very dark.
Yeah.
And the wind is really picking up.
Oh, you should get in here before you get blown away.
What if he's here to collect these shards? Should we protect them?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
just
Yank
get
him
inside
inside.
before you die again.
I'm already
Lightning
dead.
starts raining down on the fort.
Yeah, we are inside.
Yeah.
I've pulled Core inside, a car inside if possible.
You pull him inside. Right as you pull him inside, a bolt of lightning strikes right in front of the door.
Oh,
How would I have explained that to Hatala? She already thinks I'm trying to kill everybody. You died. It's not
Thanks.
my fault. Just
Thanks.
stay in here.
Thanks. I
Guys,
appreciate that.
should we get back?
I'll speak a
It's
good word.
howling, rain is pouring, lightning is flashing, and the sound of crows is everywhere.
Should we barricade this door?
I'm
Or
down.
should we run back to? Should we run back to the tree and then turn the portal off?
All right,
No.
now hold on a second. Now, you guys, are you dropping Eve off at the tree and coming back?
They'll probably go drop her off
They
and
have the
put her in
medical
their bed.
facility at the tree already.
Yeah, we would bring her, get her to the medical area, inform them of
Are you
what
going to take her
happened.
all the way to the medical area, or to where all the guards are stationed at the?
if
Portal.
if there's somebody there that can get her there, and we would probably do that because they stayed back. We're going to want to get back to the
Yeah.
crew.
Okay, so you drop her off with the guards and tell them to get her straight to the medical room, and then y'all head back. Y'all have come back, and you see the three of them at the door as it's buffeting.
What did you do this time?
Nothing. This dude with a bunch of crows out there trying to kill us with thunder.
What did you look like?
He looked like a dude with a bunch of crows. I didn't really get the details.
He was wearing a black robe, and I was the first to notice it. I felt something that made me feel like I was being watched. So I looked up, and that's when I saw him. You know, he had like 20 dog-sized crows with him.
What is he doing now?
shooting lightning.
Yeah, he's making.
You
a
can hear
big
the crows
storm.
outside the door.
Yeah, I think they're
Oh.
trying to get
Can
in.
they still? Can we peek through the
The wall.
cracks in the wall?
Make a perception check. Not everyone can do it.
Oh.
Only two of you can.
Go on.
All right, Core, you're having trouble seeing out there. There's a lot of movement, and it's now black as night. Winky, because of your better vision, you do see that the crows are at the ground level and they're picking up all the pieces.
Hmm. Don't
Should
like
we be
that.
worried about this?
Yep. I don't.
Really?
I doubt it's the. Like I say, can you tell if it's the guy that was flying around, or if it looked like any of the cultist guys, or that the winged guy before?
Standing in the sky.
Hey,
Well, there are other factions after different pieces. I feel
All of
like
a sudden, the crows jump back into the air, and you hear him mutter something. And even Core, you can see this now. The guy's now floating about 10 feet off the ground. He's got a staff in one hand. He holds his empty hand out, makes an incantation, and tiny little specks of the crystal go shooting up into the palm of his hand, and he grabs them, turning them into a single large crystal.
we might want to get out there, guys.
And he just walks up into the sky.
Car, can you hit him from here?
Yeah, I'll.
I'm gonna try.
Lightning is battering everywhere, and right now that is the equivalent of a squall. Is that this term?
Mm-hmm.
There's probably 100-mile-an-hour winds out there right now.
I don't think
should
I
not
can
go
hit
out
him.
there.
That
Maybe-
wind is
maybe-
really moving. I don't think I can hit him.
If you
Maybe if
even
you-
attempt to open the door, it will slam all the way open and probably rip off.
Nice.
Yeah, let's not do
Okay.
that.
Nadep, you had whoever has good nighttime vision or dark vision. Try to get a good
Shove
description
Nadep's
of the
face in
sky.
there.
Okay, I'll peek out the chinks in the wall.
Make your perception check.
Oh my god.
All you can tell, he looks humanoid. His skin is black, but his hair is natural.
Hmm.
And whatever the staff in his hands, at the top of it is a very large piece of black crystal that is glimmering in the wind outside.
think this
And
might,
now he and his crows are gone. And the sky is starting to relent.
Is the wind going down?
I'm
Only
gonna
about 50 miles an hour now.
Is that good?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's not go out there yet.
Finally, after about 5 more minutes, the winds start dying down. There's still gusts of winds going, probably 20 miles an hour or more during the gusts, but the skies are starting to recede and the sun is starting to come back out again.
You guys think it's safe to come out? Go out? Looks
I
like he
don't know.
gathered up all the pieces.
How about the huge ones?
Y'all
I
managed to get about 15 pieces before he came.
Wow, man. I'm glad we didn't have to pick them all up, but he sure got a lot of pieces now.
Hopefully he doesn't come for the missing ones.
so that could potentially be a faction that we already know about, or it could be a new unknown, because someone had to have set this up prior, because this fort wasn't always an undead fort.
Or it could be someone who just heard a bunch of noise come from here and a bunch of explosions and said, "Hey, I'm gonna check this out," and then
Right.
saw there was crystals and collected them.
Yeah, I'm more inclined to think that he was already in the area, potentially the one that set it up, versus a faction we already know about that just happened to show up at the exact same time that we did.
I agree with that because he was
That's-
way too prepared to be able to gather those pieces.
He's
And
also
he knew what he
also
was
looked
coming
really
for.
strong. He looked really strong. Because he also shot lightning at
Alright.
us and almost blew us away.
Let's get out there and see if we can see anything.
Okay. You go outside, and it is now a clear day, and the ground is very clean. Everything is extremely clean right now.
Guys, do you think he's just like the groundskeeper and the wind was to blow every dust away?
Yeah,
I mean,
That
I hire high
totally.
level sorcerers
Yeah.
to keep my house clean.
We should
No.
probably contact him, see if he can do some cleaning up around the tree. You know?
He's probably in the yellow book.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The fort now is deathly quiet.
Is it Echo?
You guys want to do like a clockwise sweep of the area? Start investigating
Sure.
the rooms, see if there's anything we can find out about the area.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Because I've been looking at this door for a good little minute, and I really want to see what's inside.
All right. Use your pings to say where y'all are going first.
Great.
Do we
Oh,
want
I
to
don't know
look
how to-
over here?
I don't know how to ping.
You
Hold
just-
down the right button. Or sorry, that's the left button.
Oh, yeah. That was the door that I wanted to try to save myself in and didn't make it.
Well,
I too had a door and a plan.
which side do we want to start on, guys?
Clockwise.
Yep.
Is what he said.
Okay. Over all of the map.
Over the map we can see.
Like, do we want to start at 12 o'clock and work our way down?
Why don't we
'Cause if
start
we do
over
that-
that?
Let's start from the door that we come out of and just work our way around clockwise, around the edge, to the first door next to
Okay.
the stairs.
Yeah,
So
where you
Left out
found?
of the door and then skirt the outskirt of the building.
Yeah, where you found my deceased body after the explosion?
Do we go upstairs and search the top of the wall first, or do we search this room that's at the bottom of the stairs?
Can we see if there? Does it look like just a rampart, or does it look like there's other rooms and doors up there?
It's a rampart, and you can see that there's a doorway going into the tower.
Let's check the downstairs first, and then the tower.
We can make a sweep of the first floor and then go up.
From where you are, you can see to the right a cluster of small buildings that it look like they've been added on to the fort over the years. In the center, right in front of you, is the central building of the fort, and then there are two rooms on either side of that. on the at the base of each rampart.
Okay.
We could also
From where
just
you
go for the center, the fort, which is most likely the main hub of activity, and most likely where
Hit,
we'll find something.
hit the central building first. You don't want to clear the outskirts and make our way into the.
I do. I'm just throwing out other ideas.
Yeah, I'm liking to clear the outskirts.
You've
just to
already
make sure
seen the
it's safe.
windows of the center building.
Yeah. Why don't we, instead of going up into the tower first, why don't we go down into the right where we have these added on buildings and clear them out first?
So counterclockwise.
Charles. Okay, so who's gonna play the banjo in our group?
I'm playing the kazooie.
What do undead people play? I'll play that.
They play the saxophone.
But he doesn't
Bill
breathe.
Clinton's undead.
All right, go down.
Well, I don't think it'll be at a woodwind, would it?
Nadep has thrown out the counterclockwise plan.
So, Charles, these here and here are added on buildings?
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, I think we should hit those two buildings first and start out, make sure these are clear before we make our way into the middle.
I want
Alright,
to know
that's
what
fine.
That way we're not
Just
in the middle.
we'll have some good, solid discussion on the next barrel of gunpowder we find.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Is this a whale?
That's a well.
Where there's a well,
There's a
there
lot
is
of rubble
water.
on the ground in this area. This area of the fort is badly damaged over time. And it looks like almost no effort was made to keep it up.
Nothing good here.
Can we tell what the building was used for?
You have to go inside.
Oh, okay. I'd like to go look inside.
The bottom one first.
Yes, please.
All right. This building is in bad shape, but your guess is this was some kind of room, probably entertainment, possibly cooking. It looks like it served multiple purposes over the years, but nothing more than general day-to-day activities for the soldiers in the fort.
Okay. Almost like a like mess hall or something along those
Mess
lines.
hall, rec center, although there's another room. When you saw into the center room, you saw that there were a bunch of tables.
Okay,
in
so
there.
it's
So that was probably where they actually ate. This looks like more like where they spent time when they weren't on duty.
recreation. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Some ping
Okay.
pong tables. Okay.
Some foosball. Air hockey.
Okay. There is a door in front of you.
Who'd we lose that time? Winky? Winky! Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And Jeff is gone. That's the second time Winky's disappeared.
It's gonna get annoying.
Are you getting the disconnect like I did?
Yes, But-
Not just me.
in exactly an hour. So. Okay.
All right. Any of you guys
Alright,
want
there's
to
a door
check out that door?
I was gonna say, Hatala, do your thing.
He's watching a TV show.
Can you hear us?
Is Hatala going to check the door?
A car. Go check the door.
I'll check the door.
This is when you fail to like trap check and kill yourself, and Tala feels bad.
All right, you're pretty certain there's nothing wrong with the door. It's just locked.
Can you
I
pick
think
it?
the door's just locked. We should get a Hatala to do that. She's got the. I don't have a pick, so snap her out of it so that she can unlock the door.
All right, you easily unlocked the door. It wasn't a complicated lock, but it was rusty, so it was a little harder than normal.
What's in room number 2?
Based on the debris in the area and the large stone masonry on the one side, this was a forge.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look around and make sure there's not anything of use. Maybe an extra
Yeah.
set of tongs.
Any metal ingots or ore?
Yeah.
There's nothing left in here. It's been ransacked.
Boo. Hey, look, another door though.
A door.
Yes, there is another door.
I wonder if this is an armory.
Why don't you take a look at the car and see what you think?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if there's any traps or anything, or if
Is that a timeout, Charles? Or
No.
oh, okay. I thought you were like doing.
like yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
You are absolutely certain that there is no trap on this door?
Sweet.
You gonna open
There's
it?
no trap on this door, so yeah, I'm just gonna open it. I think it's locked. Hey, Tyler, I think this door's locked. You want to open it?
All right, you managed to carefully pick the lock without anything going wrong.
I see outside again.
Yay.
You can see a worn path leading out.
A path, a path. Are there shrubbery lining the path?
No.
There's a bad path then.
You are a bad path.
Oh
From
look,
here, you
another
can see
door.
the path branches off, so there's 2 paths to follow plus a door. And in the distance, this direction, you can see at the end of this long path, it looks like there is an old abbey church up on the crag at a bluff overlooking the ocean.
I want you to put your laundry away. Bring it back when you're done.
Just gonna go.
You guys want to head back in, or
Why don't we check this door that's right here? I mean,
oh,
I
we want
see
to
it.
investigate the
there's a
buildings.
door
I
there.
see a door.
Atala, do the thing, do the thing.
Do the thing.
No, I want to do my thing. Sorry. I'm smashing the door.
We're doing unlocking it.
Winky hit it before you could get it.
Okay, Winky smashed the door.
Yay!
It's a small
wait.
room.
Another door.
Hatala, you think you can get that one before he smashes it?
No!
I'm not touching the hammer.
He's just barreling in there, smashing the next door down.
Again.
Mm.
Probably always gonna be able to beat me to hit those because it's harder to get to the skills.
Let's see what's in there.
The room looks like it's lined and walls of weapon racks. It has been thoroughly ransacked over the centuries.
It's weird that you would have to go outside to go back in.
The only thing left in there, though, it's a lot of maritime gear, the kind of gear that a soldier would take when he's boarding a boat.
Aha.
Any other doors or anything in there?
There's the one little door to the side there.
I'm gonna go and find the magical armor that's sitting in the corner.
There is no armor in the corner.
Oh,
Everything in here is rotten and stinking of sea air. It looks like the people of the fort haven't been in this room in a long time.
Holly, you can do the next door.
there's another door in that other room. Do y'all want to go check it out?
I think we could just
Oh,
go
he just goes back
outside.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the distance, you can see a rampart that's heading down towards the ocean.
All right, so we know there's a boat. Do we see a boat, or do we see just like the dock?
You don't know. You'd have to get closer to the edge of the cliff.
Okay.
Do I wish to approach the cliff?
Yes,
I
please.
will approach the cliff.
You'll get to the edge of the cliff, and it's not on the map, but down here, there is a very large dock structure, because this is the protected side. The ocean's out the other way, and there's a rock wall coming out and curving in to make this a little protected harbor. And
Mhm.
down in the ocean, you can see 2 or 3 sunken ships, plus 3 very large pirate ships. They're obviously pirate ships because they are flying the pirate flags. And
And
you
the-
see that they are crawling with ghouls.
Oh, we should probably not do that.
Oh yeah, so we got some more rooms to check out, right?
Yep. Yep.
Can I
yep,
cast
yep,
fireball at those things?
No.
No!
Way out of
Thought-
range.
No.
If they are boats, he could sink them.
Suddenly you hear a guttural. And one of the ghouls up at top of the crow's nest has spotted y'all, and the ships all start taking off.
Hey, you guys want me to translate?
Towards
So
us
we
or
can-
away from us?
The ships aren't going to go sailing up a cliff face towards you, so they're sailing into the ocean.
Okay, just making sure that they weren't like.
So
Wow.
Wow.
This isn't the Flying Dutchman where they come shooting up into the sky.
Wow.
Guys, we better get into that.
The
better
third
get
ship,
into-
which hasn't launched yet, at the back of the back of the ship, where the little castle section of the ship is on the back end,
Mhm.
a very large ghoul looks exactly like the ghouls we've been fighting. The 3 upstairs.
Right.
You see one on each ship, and one of them turns around, looks at y'all, and shouts a curse. You don't know what he said, but you know a curse when you hear it.
I give him a nice one finger wave. No, I just stand there
And the
and
3 pirate vessels have launched.
all right.
Do you think we should go back to that room and barricade it?
They'll be back, but not right this second.
I think we scared them away, guys.
We have a dead.
I think they trembled in fear and just ran away when they
We
saw
have
us.
someone who's part dead.
You said there was an abbey
so-
out here?
Yes. At the end of this path, after a long ways, there's an abbey.
What's an abbey?
The church.
Like a church.
And it's much older than the fort.
Sounds
Hmm.
like it sounds like we're playing a kids game.
Do we want to go check the
In the
abbey
book,
and then?
The abbey was one of the last structures left out of the family that lived here.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Their
think let's go
homestead
check
is
that.
where the fort is, and that burned down.
Oh, there's
I
a
gotcha.
there was a family that lived here. It's crazy.
That was the whole point you came here for.
Yeah.
This was Lasigius's home.
You guys want to
This is
go
a
ahead and
big
check
home.
the abbey and then finish checking the fort when we get back?
Let's check the fort. We're here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm assuming we'd have to come back this way to get home anyway, but okay. We can do that. Door.
All right, y'all are back in the fort. Go to that door.
Yes.
Yes.
Door.
What do you do?
I smashed the door. Bye bye, door.
Your hammer bounces off harmlessly.
Wow.
How'd that feel?
I'm gonna
Your
try
hands
again.
vibrating?
Nope.
Does it look like the
It's off
ancient stone?
harmlessly.
Oh, dang it.
Does it look like ancient stone?
No, it is a very sturdy iron door.
I'm gonna try again.
Can I go try the doorknob?
Okay, 3 of those in a row.
Why are we smashing it?
He's not smashing it. That's what's happening.
I mean,
Yeah, he just-
Why is this the approach?
It's
Because
he's
it's
Oh.
All right, you just chunked your hammer over the wall.
Wait, over the wall? What
Yep.
wall?
You
This
just
wall
chunked
right
it
here?
outside the fort.
Can I climb the wall?
Now you're going to have to go all the way around and go find it.
Hey, Nita, can I throw you over the wall?
You trust me to bring your hammer actually back to you?
Oh, it's
Or
right
can
next
you
to
throw
that
me over
cliff
the
edge.
wall?
I hope
Why
you
don't
didn't
you
throw
just-
it off a cliff.
Why don't you just go, jump off the wall? If you don't want to walk around.
You didn't want to smash through the wall?
He doesn't
All
have
right.
a hammer.
You are certain that the door is locked and that did not unpick it.
I'm gonna punch the door. I'm gonna quickly run and go get my hammer.
Ah,
Okay, you've run off. All right, you managed to barely pick the lock.
alright.
Oh, you unlocked the door without me smashing it? You're not fun.
Hey, crates! I see crates.
Oh, too many crates.
Whoa, barrels too. Look at all that.
Yep, there's a couple crates, a couple barrels, some sacks, and a well that's been covered with wood.
Let's
Now
start checking them.
Are they
Wait, did you say
old and
well?
broken down, or just
They're extremely old and moldy.
I'm Charles. I'm gonna. Can I lift up the wood from the well?
You haven't gotten back yet.
Aw.
You're still looking for your hammer that you chunked off the cliff.
My hammer is a pretty big thing. I should probably be able to find it quick.
Yeah, but you got to run like 100 yards.
Okay,
Really?
Winky, you've managed to make it back with your hammer.
Nice. So now can I lift up the wood from the well?
You can
So
try.
I can see anything? Okay, I'm gonna try.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. Good thing my athletics is best. Boom.
Okay, you managed to slide it open, but you can't lift it up.
I could smash it, but
You want to drop your hammer down the well?
no. I want to look inside the well. Is there
Okay,
still
you
water?
found a well. It's got water in it.
Is it clean water?
Congratulations.
Yes. It's been sealed up since the last time it was used by living people.
Should I jump in the water?
No.
And sink to the
I
bottom
mean,
of the
that's up to you, but I don't think that's a good idea.
I'll probably die because I won't be able to get back up because of my armor.
Yep.
Yep.
And I thought
Yep.
Nita been there.
These crates have been here since
Hmm.
whatever befell this castle, this fort. The
Just kind of like,
inhabitants haven't needed any supplies, so
Yeah, I was about to say this is probably their food storage and that
Water
kind of thing.
storage. Hey,
do you
hey
want to
Nita,
sift through it just to make sure there's nothing usable, like potions or anything like that?
Yeah, let's
Sure.
do Let's
at
do
the
a
bottom,
search.
at the bottom of that
a search everything
well.
and it's all destroyed or whatnot. Or what looks least destroyed, I assume is be what everything's are.
every one of the crates has lots of evidence that rats have been in eating the stuff.
Okay, so
yeah, it's probably food.
all right, let's leave the larder. So what's left is the two towers on the corners and the central building.
And there's a building like this one on the opposite side rampart.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go ahead.
over
I
here.
guess say check the towers. Start with this one up in the top right.
Yeah, work our way around.
Mm-hmm.
Door.
Two doors.
No,
What-
the one
what's
door's
on
up
the
on top
second
of the
level?
rampart.
I just imagine you guys going door, 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 door. Is it wood?
No, it's way too much, too little room for you to swing your hammer at all.
I'm just saying if it's wood, I can kick it down.
He throws his shoe over the wall.
My shoe. How can you throw my
All right, this door is not locked; it is stuck.
I'm gonna kick the door.
Make an athletics check.
Do I want to use a hero point for this?
It's not combat.
I know, but if I use it, I might not break my leg. Too late.
I doubt you're gonna break your leg.
All right, Winky runs up and kicks the door with his leg going through, and now he's stuck.
Yep.
Hey, okay,
The door is still standing. He's just poked his leg straight through it.
hey guys, somebody look through.
We'll pull Winky out and just kind of
You're not
dump him
looking
on the
through.
ground.
You're blocking the hole. You've plugged
Oh.
it completely.
Your leg is in there. What are you talking about? I can't look
Okay.
through that.
We'll pull
I'm
Winky
gonna-
out and just
I'm
kind of
gonna
dump
take-
him on the ground.
No, you're not. You can't pull me out. You're too weak.
How much damage does it take from?
No damage. No damage. Hey,
No,
at
he
least I
found
got-
the only weak spot in the door.
Nice. That's not a natural 1 thing. That's a natural 20. Not really though.
Okay. You go to pull him back, and something falls across his leg, holding him in place.
Oh,
All right, I guess
Ow.
amputation it is. Hey, Core.
battle medicine.
I'm gonna take the dagger and try to cut so I can try to cut what got me and get out.
You can't.
It's on the other
The
side
only
of the
thing you
door.
could reach is your own leg, so you can try to cut your own leg off.
No, okay. Can I try to kick the door again with my other leg?
You can't kick while you're hoisted through it.
Oh.
You're not a kung fu master.
I'm gonna take my hammer and softly.
You
Try
can't
to-
swing or do anything with your hammer
I'm
in
not
here.
gonna swing it though.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
guys.
You can't swing.
Hey, do we
You
want to
can-
just leave him here and try to go up and the other way? That probably be the best idea, I think.
No, don't leave me.
I'm gonna go see about trying to pull Winky back out.
Why can't you just cut a bigger hole in the door?
Nita, you want to go ahead with me
Yeah.
and go up top and try to
Physically
find
blocking
another way
the door
in?
now.
You guys are weird now.
Yeah, I guess we
So,
could climb
Porter,
up.
are you gonna try to pull him out?
Yeah, I'm just trying to pull him back.
Do athletics.
Wait, why didn't Nita do the athletics?
He tried to pull.
You gotta be kidding me. The core is so much better though. How
Or you slip and fall when pulling,
Hmm.
because Winky is slippery.
can I try to
I
pull
told you
myself
he
out?
was stuck in there. We should climb up the
Okay.
You
ramparts.
get a big penalty if you try,
A big penalty?
because you're hopping on one foot.
Yeah, try it.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay, what do I roll? If I can-
Athletics.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Core, you want to try it again?
Yep.
I wanna. Oh wait. Can I headbutt the door?
You can try. Core is tugging on
Wait.
you, and it's starting to hurt a little bit, but he's still
Ow.
tugging you. It's not pulling you out yet.
That hurts. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to take one of the horns on my armor and stab it through the door.
Unfortunately, that requires you to charge at it
Dang it.
because it's not on something. You're not flexible enough to bend that way.
Hey, can I
It'd be
borrow one of
basically
your
like you doing this, and that
Hey,
doesn't do much.
guys? Can I borrow one of your swords?
Can we just go to the other side of the door from the
Well, you
top of the
can- you
tower and work
you-
our way down and pull whatever's off your leg off and open it from the other side?
Is
Well, we
We
anything?
could, but do we do anything like that ever? No.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Let's make some changes, people. Let's do that.
Just
Wait,
Yeah.
Or you want to try pulling again?
I guess I'll try. No.
Now, Core, do you want to try again?
Needip. Wait. No, what if Needip helps Core? You didn't ever try
With a
multiple
rope?
people.
Tie a rope to him and then two of us pull.
I'm gonna
Or
turn to
more?
Hatala and to Akar and say, let's go up the ramparts and try and come down through the tower, since they're
Yes.
gonna sit here pulling on Winky.
Yeah, well, I don't want to pull Winky's leg off because I have a feeling that's going to be
Hey.
the next thing.
I'm okay with it. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I'm totally
Okay.
okay with walking around.
No, don't leave me.
See ya.
Let's walk around.
I'm gonna try to pull myself out one more time.
Okay. Nope.
Dang.
Core, you want to try one last time?
No, let's go.
Rip it off.
We can do this. We can do this.
You hear a sickening pop and twist as
Okay, this time you actually managed to yoink him free finally.
Yay! I'm gonna look through the hole.
Your boot is
Your
on the other
face gets
side.
stuck.
My boot.
You're now in your socks.
Both of my both of my boots.
No.
You wear two socks
That
on one foot?
is in your sock.
I'm gonna take my other boot and throw it at the door.
Make an attack roll, unarmed.
come on, that one to bounce off and hit him in the face.
All right. I'm going to give it a 10% chance of being hilarious. Okay. It hits the door and drops to the ground.
Oh.
Dang it! I'm gonna put the
I'm
boot
really
back
hoping
on.
for it to sail through the hole.
Yes. Awesome.
I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna punch the door.
I'm walking around the rim.
Yeah, let's go, Winky.
I'm already walking.
Well, I'm gonna punch the door.
Come on, Hatala goes barefoot
Right
all the time. Let's
here.
go.
You can have a love affair with this door for as long as you like. We're going to the top.
Yeah, leave Winky all by himself. See
I'm
you.
gonna, I'm gonna punch the door. And if I get through and I'm sitting there with my two boots and I say, "Hey guys," and you'd be like, "What?"
He's
Okay,
he's
you're looking at the
monologuing
door.
all that to himself because we're not there to hear it.
So
I just hear mumbling in the background.
All right, Hatala, you want to get this one?
I'm gonna I don't know.
2 times in a row. I got it.
No, you did not get this lock.
I'm gonna
Can I
give
punch the
I'm
door
gonna give a
again?
crack at it.
Make a punch.
So many dice. Well, I just did a little bit better than you.
Okay, Winky, you punch the door really well and do 1d6 damage to yourself.
What? Just at least put a dent in the door.
No, the door is really solid. So you
Fine.
did 3 damage to yourself by punching a very hard door.
Hit it again. I don't think I got the
Wait,
point.
wait.
You
Can I
could charge it.
Can I charge the door?
You can back up and charge it, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna back up and
Sorry.
charge it.
I don't mean to encourage this.
All right, Vitaly. Between you and a car, y'all managed to unlock the door.
It's a
Goodness
race
gracious.
now.
All right, Winky, do
We're
your,
like going, no, you got to
attack.
push it down. You got to turn it.
What?
do your do an unarmed strike again.
one.
Okay. And I'm giving that same 10%.
Come on.
Get stuck in the door. Get stuck in the door.
No.
Oh. Come
You
downstairs.
did not perfectly put your head through the hole. Instead, you rammed into the door with your horns, and they are now stuck in the door.
Yes.
But the door is weakening.
But is he
Okay.
off the ground?
No, he's
Oh.
normally charges. It's not like he's
Oh, yeah,
pounding.
yeah, yeah.
He didn't
Yeah,
go flying and go boing, and his feet
I'm
are
gonna try-
dangling.
Look at
I'm
there.
gonna I'm gonna try to pull my I'm gonna try
Do an
to
athletics check to pull yourself out.
okay.
When y'all, all right, while he's doing that, y'all open the door, and it's basically a ladder going up to the top of the tower.
So
But
it
is there any
doesn't
way
go.
down?
All that's behind this door is a ladder going to the top of the tower.
Oh, well,
Seems like the only way in is where he's at.
Well, let's go up the top. Maybe there's another way down on the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a decent idea.
It's a race,
Okay.
guys. We got to get to the room he's in.
All right, Winky, make one more athletics check because you pulled one of your horns out. All right, you got the other one out, so you're free again.
I'm gonna charge again.
Okay. All right, y'all climb to the top of the tower, and you see that there is a central staircase going down into it.
hey,
All
run!
right, sailing into the door again.
Come on.
All right, you managed to hit another good hit. This time you didn't stick in the door, and the door is cracking a good bit.
We gotta beat him down there.
I'm
Run!
gonna do it again.
So y'all go down the stairs, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm doing it again real quick.
Safely and swiftly.
Yes.
I don't want to fall down the stairs.
Sorry, I'm gonna do it again.
Why do you think you'll die?
All right.
Hey,
Um,
Need go over there, open the door right as he jumps.
Exactly. Exactly. Help me clear this rubble out real quick.
You guys don't know that I'm doing that.
Yeah,
We
we do.
hear
We
it.
can hear
Oh, we
it.
can hear you.
All right. Charles, can I try and can I
Oh,
try and clear out?
Make sure you don't stand in the way.
All right, you go up to the door. Right at the moment, Winky comes crashing through the door. He then grabs you and then charges so that you, him, and the stairway behind you are now all together.
Oh, great.
I won!
I'm a cough and say, we won.
No,
What?
I won.
You said you were going to be sitting here with your boots. Where's your other boot? You only got one.
I am sitting here with my boot, but we technically both won, so.
Okay.
You can be the first loser in second place.
No, you could be the first loser in third place.
No, that doesn't make sense.
You guys, it would have been easier if you were here, so. Or if this place had space for my hammer.
What could we have done to help you get through that
You
door?
could have a car. Any of you could have thrown me at the door.
Fair point.
Or, we could have just gone through
This
the way
way.
we went through the
Yeah,
entire time.
but
Because
I
guess
got
what?
here.
Guess
I got
what?
here at
Now
the-
we're going to go up. Oh, well,
I
there's
got here-
nothing there. So,
I got here at the same time, so.
You take half damage.
me or Winky.
You. Need it.
You got attacked, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the middle one that says apply half damage.
Got it. Oop, I have to select.
Oh, that's cool.
It was his fault. He wanted to do it.
All right, so now that we're all here, we want to check this. What are we looking at in here?
It looks like this is just a tower where guards can go out to shoot through the arrow slots.
Ooh, I see the slot. That looks fun. I
All right,
shoot
I guess-
an arrow out.
Just for giggles.
When y'all were at the top of the tower, you noticed at the top of the tower there was a large stone ballista,
Ballista.
Ooh.
but
Let's
it
take
was
a look.
in bad disrepair.
Is a ballista like a
But
metal
does it
thing?
look like it's fixable?
Ballista.
No,
What is a
a
ballista?
ballista is a giant crossbow.
Yeah, like
It's a crossbow the size of a cannon.
Hey,
Yeah,
A
like
maybe.
car
the-
and me
the-
are over
the-
here like,
the bolts like this.
Oh wait, the
They shoot
ballista?
trees.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Remember
seen-
the arrow that Dale shot in the giant bow against the dragon in Hobbit movie?
What is Hobbit?
I don't know if he's seen that.
He's never seen the new Hobbit movies?
Look, the
What?
Hobbit movies pissed me off.
Okay.
I couldn't
You're
make
gonna
it through
offend our
the
two
second one.
fans.
I know what a ballista is because of Assassin's Creed. So
Yes, yes.
There you go.
Except it's much, much bigger. Think about
Each
like
arrow is about 6 feet long.
think about like siege weapon type stuff.
The size of a car.
what can
Like
if
The one
A
you
little
drive,
car.
not that one.
if me and Atala can we fix it up so we can attack those dudes in their boats?
That would be awesome.
At this point
mean,
in
is it-
time, it is so old,
You
it is
can't go
not
pick
really
up the other one?
repairable. It has to be replaced.
But we can tell the keys about this place and get them to come here, fix it up. We got methods. It's good to know.
We got no
Methods.
methods.
We should go
Yeah,
look at the other tower.
Our
I expect to
methods.
find the same.
Is to blow stuff up.
I wanna check and see if there's any fancy arrows, like possibly iron or anything like that might have survived the test of time.
It looks like all the ammunition has been fired away.
Oh, bummer.
As you remember in the journal, the pirates have been attacking this fort for a long time. They sunk all their boats and finally took out all their defenses, but they couldn't get into the fort because of the walls.
Yeah.
When you said fort, like all I think of is those like blanket forts because I've never seen a real fort.
This is more like a Spanish fort.
Who is Spanish?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, get a history
Right.
book sometime.
Like Fort
I know what
Morgan down
Spanish is.
there at Fort Morgan on the Mobile Bay.
So you
You
know
like
the
it?
game Fortnite that you play all the time?
I mean,
It's nothing like that.
It's not like that.
It's nothing
I was
like
like,
surprised
where
that-
is he going with
I
this?
don't know.
Forts.
What do you do now?
It's trying to be relevant to the youth and have no idea what I'm talking about.
Well, you succeeded in that.
Hold on, I'm looking up on Google what a fort looks like.
We're gonna go to the other tower.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, please. Yes,
Yeah.
Does this crumbled wall? Is that? I'd like to. Maybe a car can help me too. Look at it as like a warfare type eye. Is this like it could be breached? Where's that
It
just
has
cliff?
been reached.
I was about to say it looks like it's already been destroyed.
Well, I
That
wasn't
wall
sure
was
if that was a
destroyed.
cliff or.
They stacked the rubble to make it hard for someone to come in.
Okay.
So like this.
Yes, that is a fort.
Yes.
Oh, those are cool.
Hey, did you play Fallout 4?
Oh yeah, those.
Go to the castle?
I did not know.
That is a fort.
Oh,
Probably very similar to what we're looking at right here.
Have you ever
Yeah.
been out to Fort
With the
Toulouse?
broken down walls and everything.
huh?
Have you ever been out to Fort Toulouse up in Wetumpka?
I don't think
Or-
I have.
No, I've only gone through the way from my house to Pennsylvania.
You should get
And no, wait, to New York.
you should get your mom's dad to take you out there sometime when they're doing a reenactment. You'd probably like that.
It's pretty nice at Fort Toulouse.
Yeah,
I've been there a couple times.
Why
I like
my
their
mom's
forge.
dad?
I like their forge setup. He does reenactment, doesn't he? I thought he did.
Yes, pictures.
How about that other tower?
He does. He
Sorry.
does Civil War.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And it seems to be a mirror image of the previous tower.
Winky, there's
I'm
another
gonna
door.
smash it with my chest. Okay, I'm gonna try to open the door this time and not smash it.
Okay?
Will it budge?
It opens up.
Hey guys, look! I smashed the door.
Seems to be the same as the previous tower.
I'm gonna go up the stairs and see if there's a ballista up there too.
Okay. You get to the top of this tower, and this tower has been damaged. It looks like the whole top of the tower was burnt very badly. There was 2 ballistas up here, and both of them have been slagged by fire.
Hmm? I wanted to see a ballista.
From up here, you can see the open sea, and this was the main tower that would fend against enemy ships.
All right, so we've checked the towers, we've checked the side buildings. Let's check the interior. Go ahead and clear this place once and for all, so we can move on to the Abbey next.
You still have one side building left.
Oh, okay. Let's check said side building. Can't I move the map?
This door has a lot of rubble covering it.
Barney or Bay?
Barney is the dinosaur.
Chunks of fort have been piled up against this door.
Do we want to uncover it? Or
Are there any windows or any way to see inside?
No windows.
Any cracks or anything?
This part of the fort has been in good repair.
Can we knock on the door and see if we hear anything inside?
yeah, that makes
You don't
sense.
hear anything.
Can we clear just enough rubble away to get to the door to where we can get it open?
Mm-hmm.
Or does it open outwards or inwards?
It opens inward.
Okay. I'd say we
No,
just kind of
sorry, it opens outward. It opens outward.
Okay. So yeah, we'll clear out enough to get it open.
Okay. Whoever wants to do the clearing, make like athletics checks.
But
I think we'd make kind of a chain of it and kind of move it.
Yeah, you need several people to do it.
I fell in
Winky,
the,
wait.
in the hole.
Put your shoes back on.
I already did.
Okay. Thor picks up a rock, hands it to Needip. Needip slightly chunks it at Winky. Winky catches it and chunks it way too hard and smacks a car with it.
I'm so sorry.
Then a car who was holding a rock himself went threw his rock and hit Winky.
Beautiful.
The 2 of you are now laying on the ground with a 50-pound rock on your laps.
Should we just keep going, Nadab?
Yeah, I'm just gonna clear it out.
Let's
Continue.
keep going.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait.
I am dead.
No, you see mine?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not statistically possible.
Tala,
That
get
is
in
what
here.
Tala is after all of it all.
I was going to try and push one of them off of the other guys, but I knew that
Needip
wasn't going to go well.
and Core, you managed to pick up some rocks and then drop them on your own feet.
that was a bad handoff.
Oh my gosh.
This better be worth it. I would just pick the rock up and throw it behind me, just carelessly.
Are we gonna give up on the chain part and just move them ourselves?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
everybody just fend for themselves.
Hey, do you mind getting this rock off me first?
No,
I already moved
I
it.
might drop it back on you. You don't want my help.
I'm gonna pick up the rock on me. And then pick up the one that's on the car.
Okay. All right, y'all have
And I'm gonna
managed to
pick- I'm
clear the
sorry.
rubble now.
Ugh.
After
Alright.
the slap stickery, you've gotten the rubble cleared.
All right. Do the trap thing and the door thing.
The
And
door itself has a regular door lock on it. Someone has also put a chain and a lock on it.
they really didn't want anybody in here. We have to get in here.
No, it's locked from the outside, keeping something in.
Well, I was saying that or not to let something out. I mean, there still could be something in here.
No,
Defensive
that's what I was
stance.
saying.
I got you.
That's a
You managed to
Trap.
pick the lock on the chain without problem.
Just
It's
don't
actually in
smash
pretty
it.
good condition.
Just don't smash
Keep
the
it.
door, that's all.
It looks like it's made out of some metal that's been covered with a corrosion inhibitor, so it's probably a maritime lock.
Let's put it in the bag. Never know when you'll need some chain.
Hey guys, you go in. I'm gonna stay out here just in case.
There's still a lock on the door.
All right, I'm gonna go and take care of the lot. Or let's do it together, I guess.
All right. You watch Hatala to improve your skills, Akar, while Hatala deftly picks the lock, and the door is now unlocked.
All right, defensive stance.
Did you check for
Okay.
traps?
Nope, they didn't.
Well,
Too late now.
Now the door still hasn't opened yet.
Oh, I thought I heard the I thought I heard the sound effect for it to open.
That was the unlock.
Oh, okay.
might as well, right?
Everyone's
YOLO.
got weapons ready.
YOLO.
All right,
Oh,
Hatala, you are certain that the door is not trapped.
Perfect.
It
Going
looks
in, I'm
exact-
staying out.
It looks exactly like the room in the other one, but the difference is in this one, everything in the room has been smashed to pieces. The lid on the thing has been smashed up. The well has been fouled with who knows what, and the walls have been, over the course of probably 100 years or more, gouged at repeatedly. Something tried to dig its way out of the stone with its bare hands.
Do we find any remains?
No, there's only dust in the room.
Guys, I promise
We
I
could
was
go
not in
peek
here.
into the well.
Yeah, see if you
Go
can see
stare at the bottom of the.
See if
Okay,
a little,
bit.
I'll look in the well.
see if a creepy little girl comes crawling out.
The water is really nasty. It looks like it was filled with bloody bits.
Ew.
There was undead in here at some point, and whatever they were doing was really messing up the water. But it looks like when that rock blew up, all the dead vanished here.
Ah, I got you.
Poof, dust.
This was the room you wanted to hide in a car?
It was the closest door that I could see.
All right, let's go check the central building.
Hold on. I was not here.
What are you trying to do, Winky?
Huh? I said I'm not in.
All right, so what do you
I
do?
didn't smash anything.
I guess we'll check the door. Standard procedure.
Okay. It does not appear to be locked.
All right.
Okay.
Is it trapped?
It does not even look like it has any mechanism for locking.
You just push it open.
It's a set of double doors.
Oh, okay. Just push them open.
Okay.
It's a key mess hall.
Yes, it is a mess hall that has been meticulously kept clean and in proper order, almost like you expected a living military personnel to still be in here.
Let's check the barracks and see if it's still well equipped.
In fact, there's still a fire in the fireplace to the side.
That's nice.
There's a door to the back.
Check
Smash
the
the
door.
door.
You're not there.
Yes, I am.
You said you weren't.
I wasn't in the last room. I was saying that because it was all smashed. I'm smashing the door.
All right, you hit the door and it swings open wide, then swings back and hits you.
Just walk through
Again,
the
it's just a push door.
just walk through and check out the back room.
I don't like doors.
All right. The room is filled with quadruple bunk beds.
I call top bunk.
And based on the number of personnel you'd expect to be in this fort, your guess is a car that this.
Who's please? Oh,
It's been an hour.
There we go. All right, we can prepare yourself. You got another 5 or 10 minutes.
it's at 30. It's at 8:35. I will pop out.
Okay. Did you hear that?
No, you froze before.
Okay. A car, based on your military understanding, you're fairly certain that the size of this fort, that these would not be enough for everyone to sleep at the same time. So they were using a system called hot bunking, which means when one person slept, the other person was working, and they would rotate out who got what bed when.
So I
I
want to
relay
always
all
get top
that.
bunk.
I relay that.
Somebody else would get it when you're awake.
Aww.
Yeah.
Constantly just trade out beds when you're not on shift.
But what if somebody?
Yes,
What if?
That's
what
why
if
the bunk
somebody?
was always hot.
Mm-hmm.
What if somebody accidentally peed the bed? Would you sleep in that bed?
Most soldiers would probably beat them, but yeah.
Are you saying you have a problem with this?
No.
Seem to have jumped to that question pretty quick.
Yeah.
You
that
do
was
notice
playing
that
right
there
on the
is a
brain.
journal on the table with a set of inkwells for writing, but the inkwell is totally dried up over time.
Can I
I'll
go
toss it to Core. There you
take
go.
a peek at that?
All right. It's written in Common, but it's a slightly older version of Common. It's basically archaic, but you do understand it perfectly.
Okay.
Based on the wording, it sounds like this was written by one of the base commanders. And there goes Wiggy.
His timing was off. It wasn't 35.
Yay.
There's back. Okay. The first thing you notice about the journal is talking about their ordinary operations here, that this fort was created to be a lookout for the dead zone to make sure there were no incursions of the undead in this area, because this was the most northern extreme of the ordinary kingdoms. And also, there was a influx of pirate activity in this area, so this fort and its 4 warships were designed to stop piracy. And it talks about how they did good and they were fighting pirates. They managed to take out several known groups of pirates until eventually one day there was a loud burst of activity and a rock flew down from the sky and embedded itself in the back of the fort. And then the journal talks about how basically when that rock fell,
Lost
there was
audio
a...
in you, Charles, for some reason.
Can you hear me?
Everyone else can hear. Is it just me?
I
Okay, I got it. I'm good.
You got it? Okay. The rock fell from the sky, and when it did, there was a burst of black energy that seeped out everywhere, and everyone passed out. When they awoke, they realized that all of them were dead. They didn't know what was going on, and they were afraid that whatever happened to them could be contagious in some form or fashion. So they managed to send a message to their command without any direct contact that this fort should be abandoned. But they would sit there and do their duty until they could no longer do their duty any longer. And if it was necessary, they would take explosives that they gathered from one of the pirate groups that they had attacked and blow the fort up so that it wouldn't fall into the hands of enemy undead. But at this point in time, almost all of them have kept their faculties, although a good quarter of them have basically become mindless undead. Another quarter of them seem to be losing their grip on sanity, and the other half appear to be themselves.
Saying that
Uh
those
Hmm.
dudes that we fought,
oh.
Yeah, there was a chance we didn't have to blow anything up.
great.
The fort itself, they talk about the fact that the last thing orders they were given is all that they're doing. They're just sticking to those orders. And as the days go by in the journal, the writings become less and less, and they become more and more distant with their writings, where it sounds like the people in the fort were losing their grip on humanity. And they were basically devolving into doing the duty they were assigned and nothing else, to the point where they were no longer even conscious.
We've got some
And-
Reavers.
You're saying, so you're saying, all of those people that we killed with the skeletons were just doing their duty.
A long time ago, they were ordinary people, but not anymore.
Quick, somebody give me a duty.
You said duty.
To
I
do that
refrained
6
from
times.
saying that like 3 times while you were talking.
Yes. And the
I thought
last
it was-
entry was talking about how they managed to, one of the last entries talking about how they managed to corral 3 of the worst offenders who had started to become bestial with their death. And they were some kind of undead that seemed to have a lot more power than the others. They managed to capture them and imprison them in one of the well houses.
That must have been where the scratches on the wall came from.
Mhm.
I think it's the clean one.
The captain of the guards that's doing the writing then begins to talk about how it seems every day his body grows less and less physically there, as if he was fading out of reality. And the last writing was that he thinks he is turning into some other kind of undead, and he doesn't like it, and so he's going to leave the fort so that he won't endanger the men.
Did he say he's going to the Abbey?
You don't know. He just said he was leaving the fort.
Well, we still have an Abbey.
Yeah, let's go check that out and
He
see
says
what
it's
I'm going to
really hard
become.
for him to touch things as things start passing through his hand harmlessly.
Whoa.
Passing through his
It's a
hands.
ghost.
He's phasing out, bro.
He's a
Before we
he's a
leave
poltergeist.
the sleeping area, I'd like to kind of poke around and make sure there's not any supplies or weaponry that might have been
Look
left
under
here.
the beds.
Oh, I don't know if you want to look under the bed.
Now,
Wow.
this fort itself is probably around 700 years old.
Did I
So
get?
anything
I know
left
you
has
mentioned it being the
been profile.
northernmost kingdom. Did I get any sense of where on the map that would be?
The world map?
You're right.
Yeah, you don't know because you haven't looked at a world map.
Oh, question. So you said this was about 700 years old. So is this room well kept? I'm
Yes.
assuming so because they were using it. Is this new wood or is this old wood that's been, I guess, maintained? Just interested if this wood has any type of unique qualities for these beds if they're four high.
No, it's no unique qualities. It has just been oiled and maintained.
Okay. Well, about to say that's some pretty strong wood for 4 high and lasting that long.
Well, the bunks, you don't have enough room to sit up in your bed. You basically slide into your bed slot and
So-
roll out.
So we're
Oh, man.
nuclear subquarters.
Yeah.
Yes,
Man,
it's a lot like submarine quarters.
yeah. Man,
This
don't have
fort had a
don't have
higher
bad dream.
population than it was built for.
Yeah, you don't want to have a bad dream.
Nope.
My face.
Will, the only thing you know about the area is that this is north of the islands that are north of the kingdom we're in.
Okay.
And your guess is it's probably somewhere much, much closer to the polar region of the world because it's also much colder where y'all are at.
I didn't even notice with my new pants.
Did you say new pants?
Yeah, I got new pants. Remember? You know, we went and had somebody go and collect the.
But you're
winter
wearing the
gear.
pants.
Yeah, but these are thicker. They're warmer.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
They
about
look the same pants.
it's about 20 or 30 degrees colder here than it is at the tree.
Ooh,
And in fact, now that the sky is cleared, there are clouds rolling in, and you can see light snows falling in the distance.
snows.
Yes, snowfall.
That's crazy.
Y'all are
So
very,
close.
very much way up north.
Up north?
and it up on that guy that you saw. I know you mentioned he had black skin. Was it similar to the Titan's grandson we met back in the Lonely Mountain? That could it have been some kind of relation to the death magic?
Possibly,
Hatala?
but I don't think I saw it well enough
Hmm.
to definitively give an answer.
No, but it does remind you of the deaf dwarves you saw down in the pictures and drawings of.
Right. Tell them that would be a closer comparison.
Okay.
I got a question. Can the undead sense each other? Because I'm wondering why I noticed or felt the guy kind of leering before anybody else, since I'm technically
So what?
undead now. I
No.
didn't want to, I'm wondering if
It may not have anything to do with undeath.
Probably just your ranger senses.
okay. I'm so confused. It's all blurring
Yeah.
together right now.
You bring some skills to the table.
Yeah.
One of them's no pulse.
Can I
One
breathe
practical
underwater? Now?
advantage is to having a person with no pulse.
I can breathe
definitely
underwater.
a possibility. Well, you don't breathe, so
You can't breathe underwater, but you won't drown underwater either.
Yeah. So that's it. That's a cool thing, right?
do you want to go ahead and test that out?
You want the
Start doing
the
experiments
nasty,
on you?
You want the
No,
nasty well or the clean well?
No, neither is okay. Yeah. If we can add like a bucket or something, we could try that.
You just want to shove your head in a bucket?
If I tap you twice, then I'm dying. But other than that, then yeah, we can try it. Anybody got a bucket? A
And just
clean
see how
bucket?
long. Just see how long you can, quote unquote, hold your breath.
Well, I don't think we have that much time.
There's the actual difference. I was just thinking about it, Hatala. Your issue with the undead is that the magic that is involved bringing them back is necromantic, which is involved with bringing souls from the other realm. The
Right.
magic of the death stones is not about bringing souls across. The stones themselves are providing the animating power. It's the same as animating a chair is animating an undead using a death stone. Because it's not about the soul. The target you animate doesn't have to have a soul. The only issue you would have is that it's animating a dead body, which is disrespectful to the body. But it's not the
Right.
same as the necromancer doing it because they're tearing souls from the other side.
But a car still has his mind and memories and everything. That's just. I
Yeah.
totally understand what you're telling me, but I'm sitting here reeling on what the heck is going on and how does this work?
Yep.
I have my memories as of now, but who's to say what the future holds? Sorry, a little dark there.
What's up, Jude?
Hey, dude.
What's up, Jude?
Try it again, Jude. Say it again.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Hello,
Hello,
Jude.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I hear you.
Hi, Jude.
Say.
Hi.
Night night, bud.
Eh,
Go quicker, the puppy will get you.
all right. So what do you do now?
Abby?
Shed a tear. I mean, head to the Abbey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to the journal.
What time is it as far as the day goes?
Hold on. It's around lunchtime, around noon.
If that's the case, I think we just continue on.
Do y'all want to crack out some rations and have a meal at these tables here before we head on?
Yeah, I mean, I've got some damage. I wouldn't mind eating and kind of
Yeah.
recovering a little bit.
Do like a quick rest.
Yeah.
Winky can try and heal you.
I'm good.
I can try too.
I can heal myself if need be.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. You don't need me again. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but Winky's expert. He can
I
get
mean, you
more.
did kill me. And I mean, no, it's cool. You go ahead.
Hey,
You
you're
did kill
undead,
me.
so you know.
He said you did kill me. It's only fair that he tries to heal you.
Sure. Yeah. I'll let you try and heal me.
Okay, cool. We'll give it a shot. Oh, I guess I'm still a little
Not
butthurt.
enough.
I guess I'm still a little bit butthurt. I didn't really give it my all, you know.
There's no need for a scalpel, and why is that a death stone you're trying to use?
Oh, sorry. I forgot I had that. Yeah. It must have got attached. It must have got stuck to my tongs. I'm sorry.
Oh, a car's an expert as well.
Can I do a medicine check on myself?
Not for another
All right.
hour.
At this point, the clouds have totally rolled in, and it is starting to snow fairly well.
What's this?
There's already about a quarter inch of accumulation on the ground.
What's this?
We're gonna try and make it to the
Snow is in the air.
how? We're gonna try and make it to the Abbey before we get too deep.
Sure.
Let's do
All right. Y'all head to the Abbey. Hold on a second. I don't have this map prepared for y'all, but I do have the map made for me. So let me pull it up on my end so I can describe it.
How deep did you say the snow was?
Quarter inch.
It's already a quarter inch deep, or a quarter inch deep, and it's starting to pile up.
Okay. We should take a couple of those pieces of barrel before we get too far. Make some makeshift skis.
I was just hoping the Abbey would be uphill so we can just sled down.
Okay. You manage to make the trek up to the Abbey. The path leads you into the back of it.
Excuse me.
And the Abbey is fairly well run down. It's several hundred years old and has not been touched in a long time. From the outside, y'all are looking at the back of the building. To the right of the Abbey is the almost vault-like cathedral area. And to the left is a set of what your guess is probably the buildings where most of the people that worked in the church lived. And then it looks like there's a central courtyard because there's a very large tree sprouting out the middle of the building.
There's a tree growing in the building.
In the courtyard of the building.
Oh,
Yeah, your
okay.
guess is based on the structure and the size of the tree that there must be a green courtyard in the middle. Because y'all have all seen buildings like it before.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So where do we want to look first, guys?
Just call out for the captain.
All right, the path leads straight to the back of the building where there's a door in the middle over what probably looked like used to be a courtyard where probably horses or other material was kept. But the back corner of the building is caved in, so you could see an opening there. Plus, there's the door to the church part to the right. So you have a caved corner to the left, the main entrance to the middle, and then the church entrance to the right.
Does the journal have the name
Definitely.
of the guy that was writing it in it?
Did
You
the
don't have
journal
to
what?
give us the name, but does the journal? Did that
He
guy
never
ever?
wrote his own name.
Okay.
We can just say captain. There would have been only one captain.
I mean,
Yeah,
Captain.
but we don't know if he's crazy or not.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, would you rather us be
Sneak
prepared
up
for
behind
him to
him
come
and put a
to us,
dagger
or
in
do
his
we want to
back?
just wait for him to?
He
jump
was
scare
becoming
us?
incorporeal.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
The only person that can attack him with ease would be Neetup because he has an axe that can do it if he attacks us. But
All right,
but
so
I've got no problem with calling out as we come to the abbey.
Yeah.
well, you have 3 doors to choose from.
We're just gonna go up
Choose the first one.
to the
The
left.
Main
open
door?
corner of the building.
Open corner.
why not?
Yeah.
Path of least resistance.
Okay. The open corner of the building, it looks like it has become moss and vine encrusted over the years. And there's been lots of birds and other things inside, and the destroyed bits of material make it really look like this was the area where they gathered in groups to either eat, drink, or who knows what else they may have done, because it looks a little bit more nice than just an eating hall. But everything is in splinters around the room. You do see 2 doorways on the right side of the room. One of them used to have a door, and the other one does have a door still. The closer
Yeah.
one still has a door.
Let's continue path of least resistance through the one without the door.
Okay, when you get to the far end of the room, you look out and you can see the courtyard. It is a fairly large and spacious courtyard with a single gigantic tree growing out of the middle. There's paving all along the outside, and in the middle, there's the big courtyard, and there's little pillars, little stone things rising up all around the edges that you think are some kind of grave marker or something. Not where the body's kept, but a marker in memorial of someone.
Did they say anything?
Yeah, all of them have stuff carved into them. Some of them have been smashed. Some of them have gotten old, so it's kind of hard to read each of them.
Okay.
Based on the structure, can we get a total number of how many there are?
It
Or is
looks
it like
there are 100 of
I'll
these
be right
film
back, guys.
stone things.
you said about 100?
Mhm.
Okay. I just couldn't tell if it was like a set number or if this is just
Yeah, they were spaced perfectly.
I want to kind of examine the tree, get a feel of like, does this look like it reminds me of our tree or anything like that? Like something might have been brought here.
It is a variety of fruit tree that has been growing for well long beyond its prime, but it is still going. You can see some signs that some of the branches are rotten and some are heavy, and it's had a few branches break off over the years and new growth come back up in its spot. And the trunk is probably about 3 feet across at this point. And Nita and a car can both tell that this tree probably would only normally get to be about a foot across. So this tree is much older than it should be.
Hmm.
Either it's been perfectly sheltered, or it just happens to be a very genetically strong tree. Or magic. Magic.
Or there's a piece of black spire down there.
Yep. Do we want to take a quick bio before we continue on, or I know Jeff being out?
Yeah, we can go. I need
Okay.
some
Yep.
water.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Oh, break.
My dad's gonna come running through there any second.
Mm, my stuff is frozen.
Your stuff is frozen?
Mm-hmm.
What's frozen?
The stream, or the streaming stuff I use.
Is that a good or bad thing? Like you froze it on purpose, or it's frozen?
It's an uh-oh.
Mm.
I was trying to throw something in, but I seem to. Apparently,
It's
it didn't.
a giant title T on it.
I know. I was trying to insert some text, but I don't think it liked me doing that in the middle of a stream.
Yeah. Didn't like it.
No.
And also, Eve is missing. Looks like that title T's gonna be there for a while.
Yeah. I don't think there's any way to fix it except for to stop the stream and start it back up. And I could do that and then stitch the videos together. Or we can just let it run.
Well,
So the stream is just a T now?
Yeah.
No.
There's let me see if I can.
I already have it pulled up on my phone. I'll show you. It has the words title T.
Mm. And you can't get rid of title T now?
Nope.
I can't.
And I can't change anything on that, so I can't get the map back. Let me try.
Is it even recording?
It's going. It's still streaming.
And none of us are updating?
I mean, let me see. If the chat window's going. Yeah, we're still getting the rolls as far as the chat box portion is still going. So. Oh, you know what? I wonder.
Why does the stream have a giant thing that says title on
That's what we were
Welcome
just
back.
it?
I have
well,
messed it up. Cancel that.
You could shut it down right now, and this would just be a cut part out of the.
Yeah.
What's the length for the stream?
Right now we're at 2.5 hours ish.
He said link.
Yeah. Can you post it in general, the link?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I mean, we are kind of doing it theater of the mind right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not title.
T. There's a T.
Title T.
I was trying to do a "we'll be right back" message, but
But all you got was title T.
well, I inserted it and everything stopped
Well,
moving.
what we need to do is take that Pathfinder 2E Shard Hunters thing and just make one that says, "We'll be right back," and then you can mute
I-
everything and all that.
Know a guy. It's a little roguish, but he might be able to help us out.
Yeah, it needs to be updated anyway because the car changed its picture.
Yep, you can actually see him. I was gonna do that. Well,
What I miss?
You're dead.
Well, I knew that. Well, I'm technically undead. Just gotta keep on, you know? Just keep swimming.
Really cool. I've never actually checked out the stream before. So.
so yeah, everything but the video is, well, the video and the chat window, chat/dice window is working. Everything else is frozen.
Who says that?
Broadcaster. The XSplit that I'm using.
It looks fine to me. I can see everything moving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the videos moving, the dice window flows.
I see the chat. I just typed in the chat and I see it on my secondary monitor
I
or on
know.
my computer.
That's what I've been saying. That works. That dice box thing works. I just can't get the way it
Where it
looks
says
right now
Title
in
T.
in the map window. That's gonna stay exactly as it is. That's locked. Everything's locked without me completely shutting. Control Alt Delete and Task Manager closing this thing. I can't fix this.
Gotcha.
Well,
That happens sometimes.
Okay, so y'all are looking at the tree.
uh,
Are there any smaller, younger?
I apologize. My math is horrible. It's only 20 of the little things, not 100.
Okay. I was like, all right, there's way too many to have like much more significant meeting than like a group of people. But if it's like 20,
There's 5 on each side and 4 sides.
okay.
I was like, there's 5 on each side. 25 times 4, 100.
Is there any similar marking on the like? Can you tell if there's sequential or if it's like a recurring prefix or something like that or title?
The only thing you do notice is one of them is named Lasigius.
Aha! It's his family tree. Not the things, but the tree.
does it say Lasigius as a last name? First name.
No, it's got his full name.
I mean, we've confirmed that. I mean, this is what we thought we would find here. I mean, at least, actually, I thought we would find like a cabin with a small basement. But okay. Apparently, he had much more to his name.
Well, this, according to the journal you found from the pirates, this was an ancestral home, and the entire family lived here.
Right.
And they lived there for a long time. Because Lasigius disappeared about 800 years ago.
Oh, so his name is on here because he disappeared?
Yeah, he
And-
went through the tree and never came home.
Right.
And then sometime about 100 years later, his family had fallen into hard times and lost their home.
Okay.
In fact, the journal mentioned it was the grandfather's fault. He did something that was illegal after burning down the house, and they lost the land.
Does it have any information on the person we're looking for? The magician or whatever? Feast? Feist? Asher, shut your mouth.
Festus or Frederick Lakewood.
Yeah, the guy, Frederick. Yeah, well, any information on Frederick Lakewood or Festus, the guy he was after?
No, you don't see anything about that.
We'll keep moving and see if we can find anything else kind of in the surrounding area that might give us more hints to what the markers are instead of Just trying to figure out what they are.
I mean, it may just be. Anyway, yeah, let's look around.
They're basically memorials.
Yeah. Is it memorials of the family? Is this a family?
Based on their names, most of them are of the family, but not all.
Okay.
It looks like some of the people were just from the church here,
Okay.
because this
Probably
was
depends on-
basically a monastery as well. It's a monastery that was owned by that family.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it probably depends on their influence, how much money they threw at the church.
Because also remember, Lysigius is a monk.
Yeah.
So odds are this is a monk monastery, or was a monk monastery.
Well, let's go look somewhere else.
All right. From this center chamber, all the doors, starting in a counterclockwise from right to left, there's a door on the back wall. Then there's another pair of doors on the next wall, but a large section of the wall has been blown out, and that's going into the church itself. And then on the northern wall, there's 2 more doors. And then where y'all came out, which is the western wall, there is the door you came in from, the door that was blocked down there, and 1 more door to that side.
We're just gonna do a sweep and go closest door and work our way around, or
Yeah. Because there's no way I'm remembering all that.
Pick a direction first, because there's 4 directions. Y'all came
West.
in from the west wall,
Oh.
Oh, then east.
yeah.
and there's still 1 other door you don't know of on the west wall.
Yeah, I'll go to the east wall and work our way around, I guess. Just ding 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 ding.
South wall does have a door.
Pinball it.
Yeah,
The
so
south
south.
wall has 1 door. The east wall has 2 doors, and the whole section in the middle is blown out. And the northern door has 2 doors. Northern wall has 2 doors.
Let's
So we'll
hit
do
south.
south, east, and then north.
Is the south just back to the exit?
Yes, the south, when you get down there, is the back exit that the path went up to.
Okay. Hit first east door.
But you can see that there is looks like a closet or something in that back entrance. It
Check
has a
that
door
out.
on it. It's slightly ajar, but you can see it was some kind of storage room.
All right.
Nothing of use, of course.
It
Yeah,
looks like it has been actively ransacked and not too long ago.
Oh, man,
Not
that
too
is
long
too.
ago.
Do we want to look and make sure there's no scraps or anything they missed?
Well, we did find that one body that the ghouls had in the basement that had wrote that journal.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
potentially he was here researching or something. So it could have been him.
That works for me. We'll move on to the next door, I guess.
All right, so you're heading toward the eastern wall in the church.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you go through either of the doors or the big hole in the wall?
I peeked my head through the hole in the wall.
Okay, the church has been it has been totally demolished and ransacked. Pews have been flipped and smashed. The wall to the courtyard has been bashed apart. Something big went trundling through here. There's still columns in the center of the room holding up the lofty ceiling, but the room itself runs from north to south with all the pews down the middle. And you see that to the south side, that entrance that you could have come in from the south, to the north side, it opens up wide and has a raised front section with a big altar in the middle, and it looks like 3 large stone covers that go underground.
Hey guys, something big ran through here, and there's looks like some type of altar at the front
And
of
one
this
of the
thing.
stone covers has been smashed to the side.
Yeah, that yeah, somebody smashed that thing. It's big old something.
Winky, when'd you come in here?
Okay. Guess.
Did you do this, Winky?
No,
Was it your older brother?
I don't have any older brothers.
Stinky.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, something's bigger than yeah. Uh-huh.
You see also what looks to be a blood stain somewhere in the middle of the room near one of the pillars.
Just a stain.
Yeah, but it's a fresher red stain, not a faded stain.
Okay.
Is it like is dried blood though, or is it wet?
Yeah, it's dried.
Okay. Does anyone have any tracking skills? Can you see if they
I
can
do.
follow the trail to see where it goes, or if it's just a puddle?
Sure, I'll take a look at it. I mean, are we all going in here? Because I'm not sure I want to walk in this room by myself. You know, I might need to look
We're just
back
gonna
up.
stand here by the wall and watch you.
Oh,
Make sure nothing
okay.
bad happens to
All
you.
right, cool.
All right,
No,
look,
I'm not-
you're
back.
If
undead.
he's
You're like the best tool to test anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is true. I really don't even need stealth right now, do I?
Yeah, just go ahead and walk right in there and do
Okay,
your,
cool.
do your
I'm
tracking
just,
stuff.
I'm just gonna.
We'll watch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in there and take a look at it, take a gander. That was survival, correct? Yeah. With the Googles.
All right. You manage to look at the whole scene around it, and you can detect that whatever happened, something slammed a person into the pillar, and a lot of blood was spilled. And then the person ran towards the front of the church, and that's when you notice the front of the church, a good third of the wall is gone, where the cliff face has eroded in a little bit, and the church is starting to fall into the ocean.
Ugh.
And the blood splatter is leading in that direction, like someone maybe ran and jumped off.
I relay all that.
I don't quite understand it. Can you like demonstrate for us what it would have looked like?
Yeah. So, and I throw myself into the pillar and then just take off running, and then I jump, but I don't jump out the thing. It's like something along those lines. That does.
Thanks. That was wonderful.
Okay. Cool.
So helpful.
Yeah.
And you can hear the waves crashing down below and see all the rocks down there.
That's a long way down.
Odds are, if someone jumped, they wouldn't have made it.
Yeah. I look back over my shoulder. It's like, well, if they went out this way, I think it's safe to say they're either dead or undead.
Are really, really lucky.
Maybe they could
And I'm
fly.
gonna jump. I'm gonna jump.
And I back away from the wall because I don't want to test my full potential of my abilities yet. Because I'm
And
assuming
while you're
that.
backing away, you notice that there are 2 corpses on the ground.
Oh, look at that! I didn't even see those at first.
Or they just fell right there.
They've been lightly covered with some of the debris.
Well, they were probably dead before the walls started falling in. I could assume. I want to take a closer look and see if I can see anything fancy.
The corpses, your guess is they're probably about 2 or 3 weeks old.
Oh, they're kind of fresh. Still got some skin hanging to the bones.
They've been picked. Most of their stuff has been removed, but they have enough clothing on them.
2 for 1?
Oh!
Oh look, Mo is now
Do we
Winky.
both have the same time?
Yeah, we got a 2-for-1 special that time.
Twofer.
Really? Do
Alright.
we both have the-
You were
So
saying,
yeah, they look like the clothing that they were either adventurers or tomb raiders.
Is Laura Croft one of them?
No, there's no genocidal maniacs in this group.
Why is Laura a genocidal maniac?
She travels around the world murdering indigenous people.
yeah, that's about right.
That's pretty much what she does in her games.
Well, she's traveled in Fortnite.
And destroying ancient treasures and
Yeah, she is the Tomb Raider.
And in one of the games, she almost destroys the whole world.
the only person worse than her is Drake.
Yes.
That dude from the
He basically
PS4
travels the world killing everyone who isn't white.
And destroying most of the place as he's
No,
leaving.
it's not that they're setting out to make him a monster. It's just because of the situations he go to. If you look at it from that standpoint, he is a horrible murderer.
The worst kind of murderer.
They supposedly all attack him, but still, he keeps putting himself in those situations.
I mean, would you not attack the guy that's running at you with weapons drawn?
Yeah.
I don't care who he is.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you do?
I find their purse that they left on their body, and
They've been cleanly picked,
fine.
and some of them show signs of being nibbled on too.
I was gonna say, do they look like the ghoul markings from before?
Yes. The ghouls ate them a little bit. If you had to guess, this is probably where they got the guy from.
Do we want to just continue investigating, see what else we can find here? Where do we want to move to next?
Well, you have the three
Yeah, I want
stone
to check.
cupboards going underground, and then you
Yeah.
have there's another door coming out of this room past the cover with a hole that's been thrown open.
Yeah. Hey, Winky, peek down in this little hole right here that's open. See what you see.
Okay.
What's in there?
Stairs going down into what looks like a catacomb.
Stairs going down to what looks like a catacomb.
All right, go ahead. We'll follow you.
You got charged and just run into the first thing you see and kill it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna eat a taco.
What's a taco?
Eat tacos?
What you talking about?
It's better than a Naco.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Okay. Winky goes down into the catacombs.
I guess we should follow him, or do we just wait for the screaming?
Winky, don't scream.
Oh man, I'm kind of tired. You guys want to take a rest?
If anything, you want to wait for to hear is smashing, not.
Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and yeah, he might smash something that shouldn't be smashed. Yeah, we might need to supervise.
You find a very important book that might contain very good information. I smash it.
yeah, we probably should follow him and supervise his. Yeah.
Okay, so you go down in the catacombs.
Hey guys, I already smashed everything. We should be good.
The catacombs look like they have been very recently picked through and cleaned out. You notice several of the tombs that had bodies in them have been looted, and several of the slots where bodies would be buried in caskets are empty.
Is there any indication that might match the names from outside?
Some, yeah.
Okay.
But most of the bodies that were entombed are missing.
Well, when you got ghouls, that's a likely thing to happen.
Could this be some of the ones that we found with the ghouls previously?
Oh, yeah, I would think that they were probably taking bodies from here, taking caskets and everything, digging up this cemetery around here, everything.
We could take like the next 6 days and take some measurements and go back and forth and verify.
Let's move on and go to the next spot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're good. Let's do it.
You find, while looking down there, a room where there are about 10 bodies in various states of disintegration. Like 2 or 3 of them are barely even bones. They're starting to turn to dust. 1 or 2 of them are a little bit fleshy, and then the rest are somewhere in between. It looks like something in that room was killing people for at least 100 years or more.
Is there anything in there aside from the bodies?
You can see where the walls have been smashed. It looks like from the smashing, something was going through the walls and trying to hit them.
They were like passing through the walls and trying to hit them?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you had to guess, probably the captain came down here.
Okay. So we'll keep moving. And go back up. That leaves the doors to the north.
On your way back out, you do notice one of the graves has a it looks like it's further back in. It has the casket has been removed, but next to it was a like a little trove of stuff.
Well, let's
And the
definitely
robbers
go
didn't get
stuff.
down that far.
Let's go sift through it, see
Nope,
what we can
let's
find.
leave it. Let's leave it. You're gonna piss off the captain?
I just want to look. I'm not
I just-
taking anything.
I also want to bring up the. I mean, if you want to look, you can look. Just remember
Like-
I remember back in Bastille when we were in the crypts, and you and Hitala didn't want us to mess with anything.
Yeah, I just want to look and make sure. I'm not trying to steal anything out of a crypt.
Okay.
Okay.
You see a book in the nook.
Hey, look, it's a book that contains very valuable
You hit me
information.
in my weak
Cor-
spot.
Hey, Corey, look, there's a book here. You can sit here in the crypt as long as you want and read it, but it does
It's
not.
a really thick book. It might take you a while.
Or we could take it with us and return it when we're done and ask for
Don't-
forgiveness.
You got to remember, this grave has already been totally desecrated. There's no
Yes.
grave left. This is just stuff that was left after the grave was emptied.
All right, here's your book, Core.
All right,
No,
I'll leave it up to
fill
you
your
guys because you're
pockets and
the.
everything, but
Is that a book of valuable
Maybe-
information? I'm gonna smash it.
Maybe we can find something out in that book to bring some peace to this disturbed
Can I
spot.
flick through the book real quick just to get an idea of what it contains?
make a society check. Okay, you're flipping through it, and it looks like it was a book written by the head of the abbey at one point in time. And based on the writings, it was a monk militaristics type abbey where they practice martial arts and combat. And it was talking about the loss of their favorite pupil, Lysigius, and how they can't believe anything could have brought him down in combat because he was actually one of the best students the school ever had, and he was in place to be the next head of the abbey. And in fact, if everything went well, he would probably take ownership of the family lands as well. But the brother was hoping that something would happen to him because the brother was a bit conniving. And it talks about how on at least 2 different occasions he tried to poison his brother, but Lysigius was the better man and just basically was like, "Ha ha ha! You poor little fool! You can't get me."
Yeah, little brothers, right?
Right.
Purposely accidentally knocking over the cup. Oh, oh.
I never remember the butterfly.
And after looking a little bit more in the book, you do see something talking about a man coming to look after what happened to Lysigius. Asking about him, asking about the family, and the only thing it says is the man was told down in the crypts was a thing that the family had kept from one of their ancestors. But it was on one of the lower levels, the older levels of the crypt that no one goes to because it had been sealed.
Like where the walls are trying to get bashed in. Hey, Winky. You want to help these ghosts out or whatever's trying to bash through the wall?
Ooh.
All right, it hits with a resounding thunk. It's obviously solid where you struck that time.
Okay.
We're looking for the hollow.
It tings off a very solid and hard section of wall.
Can I use my kind of knowledge of stone to find him an easy spot to hit?
You can try.
Okay.
That one hits, and it's a lot better of a hit, but it's still not the hollow. Let him try his stone.
Oh,
Skill.
sorry. Sorry.
You're good.
All right. You think you have identified a spot. Now, Winky, you want to try?
Yes.
All right. You hit, and your hammer chunks a piece of stone through the other side.
You see that he's got a multiple attack penalty on that one?
I didn't mean to.
All right. You can go again.
Yeah.
Did you chunk another piece of stone out?
Put the multiple attack penalty back on.
Hey, before you... yeah,
Oh!
I
Run!
That-
Everybody
That
run!
time, you hit, and the wall with a resounding crash comes falling down, and your hammer goes down with it.
No! Wait. On the other side?
Your hammer is now under rubble.
No!
All right, let's form our chain gang, guys.
Yep. Let's do this again.
Nope. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna supervise.
How big is the rubble?
It's an entire wall's worth.
I'll help Will clear it out. I'll help Core clear it out.
Okay, between the 3 of y'all, or 4 of y'all, y'all managed to get the rubble cleared away and find his hammer again.
Yay!
And there are stairs leading down. These are very old and very worn stairs. It looks like at some point in time this was not used as a burial ground, but something else.
Should we be careful on these stairs?
Nope.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go
push him
for
down
it.
the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down the stairs.
Go for it. See how sturdy they are.
Just haphazardly run down the stairs.
Wait, is there a rail?
There's no ramp.
Hey,
Aw.
Core, can we use your shield as a sled to go down the stairs faster?
Yeah.
Well, it has a lot of line heads on it, so it may get stuck.
I'll just use his face.
Just push Winky over on his back and use him as the thing.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Steer with the horns.
And every time that try to do it, I punch you in the face every 2 seconds.
Take 1 damage per stair we go down as you hit your head on each one.
Going first.
If there's like 70 stairs,
I'll
I'm
go
dead.
first since I'm assuming it's dark.
It is.
All right, I'll go first.
I like
This
my
one.
lantern.
No. We need the ever burning.
Gonna mess with my light vision, my dark vision.
I'll hang back
Hey,
Go up
Car,
there.
do you
But
still
that
have
puts me 60 feet away from you, probably.
Car, do you still have that ever burning torch?
Yeah, I still have it. Do you want
Can I
it?
see? Can I see it?
You would have to cast light as soon as we got into a fight, or else I have no idea what's going on. It does have a
Or you
shutter
could
on it.
just-
It's a bullseye lantern.
Yeah, why don't you light it and close the shutter, and then
I'm
if
gonna do
something
that.
happens, I'll yell and you can light it all up so everybody can fight.
I'll listen for the girl. Okay.
Or need it?
Wait, I
just
thought
turn into-
Hatala was gonna hang back with us. Oh, I get it. You were talking about in the deck. Okay, I got you.
Yep.
The high pitched girlish scream. Gotcha.
Paula doesn't have a high pitched gorilla scream.
No, Needep does.
Yes.
That's what the joke was.
Mhm.
Especially when he got so scared he turned into a tree. You could tell he was screaming.
He couldn't scream. He was a tree.
Yeah, but you could tell he was screaming, or like a little girl.
It was groaning. The tree was groaning. That was a scream.
You know, there's a bunch of moss coming out of it.
That's something I didn't know. I didn't know moss in tree language was a scream.
Yeah, but
Actually,
there's
they
no-
use the mycelium network to communicate between trees. Actually, an interesting fungal symbiotic layer that allows for chemicals to be passed throughout, as well as nutrients, and it's pretty cool.
Oh!
Who did a spear launcher?
I don't know. whatever was at the bottom of the hill that
Wait, the
trap.
dude's name is Spear Launcher.
which means it's probably a trap.
You got
Okay,
hit.
check.
Need it?
Yes! Need it.
All right,
Oh, yeah, because he went first.
full
Do a
damage.
Do a girlish scream.
Ah.
That was not girlish.
Hey, Core, I
Okay,
think
well,
that's your
well.
cue.
Open up the lantern. You see it?
Hatala, you go first from now on.
A car could also go first.
Turn on the light. Get this
Yeah,
spear out of my chest.
He was so like confident that he could do it that he didn't see the trap and that comes straight at him.
I think it's been 10 minutes. You can, or it's been an hour. You might be able to do some medicine again.
It's definitely been an hour. Okay, I'm gonna try to heal Dip if for whatever damage he has. There you go.
All right, you heal. Was it 2d8 plus 10?
Okay. To the Then hold on. Plus
You could just-
10.
Technically, you could just send the number 16 and they can click on it.
It's in the number 16.
Because if you do this,
Nope.
well, sometimes it'll let you.
You can just
I
double
guess not
click your
now.
character and then put plus 16 into the health bar part, and
Yeah.
it'll automatically
It
add
would
it
be
for you.
easier if it was just 16. But... Yeah.
I could just do that.
Yeah,
That work for y'all? It's 1 point or
worked.
more.
yeah, that's fine.
Wait, what?
If you type /roll and then type 2d8 and then the plus sign and then 10, it will roll it and add it in there.
Yep.
Okay. But why 17? Hmm.
Because that's just what mine happened to roll. And it was only
But
1
you
point away.
should get that. Pick one out.
Okay, so what do you do now?
I'm going to ask Hatala nicely to check for traps before I do something stupid again.
Yep, that's why fighters don't go first, and definitely not the clerics or the spellcasters, because they're pretty non-healthy.
You don't even know what I am.
You eat mushrooms almost all day. I don't think that's healthy for a dwarf. Maybe you live in caves, and mushrooms are basically grown in caves because they're fungi.
I know I'm a fun guy. I'm the life of the party.
Well, you're not the only fungi.
All right. You have noticed a trap.
Ooh, is it a trap where I could put Needip in it?
No, you see a bunch of holes all along the walls in this section of the stairway.
Hey, Needip, there's no traps. Go ahead.
And there is a control panel at the other end.
Wait, how tall is the
Am I-
how big is the trap?
Can I plot out a way to go that I would avoid the holes as I move forward to get to the control panel?
If you crouch down, maybe. Can he do a stealth roll to crouch down that he won't get hit if something pops out?
You know, laser grid.
You
Or
can make a reflex to get across.
Okay.
Well, can you tell if it's a floor since you know there's a trap, can you tell if it's triggered by the floor or triggered by, like, passing in front of something? Can you figure out what the
There's no such
trigger
thing
is?
as laser beams, so
Right, but I didn't know if there was, like, is it pressure panels?
there's no
in
such thing as Indiana Jones where you put your hand in front of a light and it shoots a dart.
the
Charles.
There is
It-
magic in this world, so you never know.
Reflex or acrobat?
Whichever one's better for you.
Which can you? Is these stairs
I have no
accessible
idea
by
what my-
climbing under them? Can you climb under the chair? Under the stairs?
No, the stairs are stone.
Oh. Well, I was thinking if they were wood and we could climb on them, we could. One of us could climb under it and get to there, and then.
Yeah, no, you can't climb under stairs when they're carved into the earth.
Well, that makes sense. Can you slap the stairs?
Oh crap. That's why it was better.
Making a roll.
Yeah, but I had to change my mind because it's better for the wrong well, no. No, it's disarmament. So yeah, I need to do this.
That's thievery.
Oh, balls.
Ooh.
It's set on that 11 for half a second.
Wait.
Okay. You manage to make it over halfway down before it starts firing darts.
Whoa! It's the Dart Man. Did you get hit with them?
You're going to continue your roll to make it to the bottom, but you're going to get striked at twice. Hold on a second. This is slightly annoying to do, but I think I figured out how to do it. Maybe not. Hold on. There we go. First dart misses. Second dart hit.
Apollo got hit in the butt. Man, it's really quiet.
All right, you take double damage.
3d4 only made 8. That's a really low roll.
Make
The
a
max.
fortitude save.
12.
So, fortitude save. Fortitude.
All right,
Is
you're
this?
good.
Dude, it could have been tipped. A tipped dart.
And it says poisoned dart.
Yeah. But it could have been poisoned with anything. A Quella stone.
This little chunk of death stone at the tip of every single one.
That would be horrible, and don't give me ideas.
No kidding.
All right. You make it to the bottom, and you now see the panel that controls the trap.
All right, I
Does
would
she
like
want
to.
to activate it or turn it off?
I'm wanting to turn it off.
And then turn it back on when needed goes down.
No.
I kind of had an idea. I was thinking that Winky could just put his hammer over the hole, and then what would happen was they could cross one, it would shoot, and then he could cross, then he could do it to the other one, and then keep going until we got all the way down.
You gonna disarm it?
Oh yeah.
Disarm. You roll them that one. It activates and you get shot in the butt.
Mm.
You perfectly disarm it, and you manage to get 4 of the darts out of the trap too.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
And they
Man,
are definitely poisoned.
ew! They're poisoned. Tipped arrows with the death stone on him.
All right.
That would be terrible. I'm so sorry.
Hey,
I
if
made.
you're not gonna use those, I'll take them and, I mean, I like put them in my bandolier, throw them.
What's a bandolier?
I think we've had this conversation like 5 times now. The
Yeah, I'll
thing that
give 'em
goes
to-
across your chest that that
It's
Salvador
what
wears
what
one.
Chewie wears.
You gotta use like a Borderlands
Oh.
reference for him.
I gave it to Neetup. I'll give them
Did
to
you say
Neetup.
Salvador? Salvador never wears any of this. Weirdo. Trust me, I'm a Borderlands veteran. And I know who Chewie is. My dad is the biggest Star Wars fan, and I probably know who Chewie is.
Don't taunt the GM.
Hey, Elijah, have you heard of the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No,
Okay.
have you?
How much of a fan he is.
It's a good book. Do they
What's a
consider that
book?
one canon still?
I would.
I mean,
think
it's in the
so.
prequels.
Yeah, it's referenced in the cinematic universe, so I'm
What is
pretty
a
sure
book?
it's gonna have to be canon.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to write that out.
What do you do now?
I walk down.
You're at the bottom of the stairs.
Ooh.
Is it an open area or is it a corridor?
There's a door.
Door.
It's a big, heavy, old door.
Ooh, I wanna smash it.
Is there like just a single keyhole on it, or
There's no keyholes, but it does have magic runes inscribed into it.
okay?
Remember
Darius
that door
sucks.
that after we needed that? Okay, is there rocks down here, Charles?
There's no locks. It's a magical door.
I said a rock.
No.
Is there any debris?
All right. All you can tell from the door is that it has been sealed with magic. But it still does appear to be a mostly normal door, but that doesn't mean there's not a magical trap on it.
Charles, is there any debris?
Yes, there's lots of little bits of stuff.
Can I
I'm
do a
gonna take-
trap check on it then?
You can try.
Wouldn't that be an Arcana check if it was magical?
Nope.
They do it all
Apparently
together.
thieves can do anything, apparently.
Yeah.
Thieves
I mean,
can do
granted,
anything.
I've picked up skills that make that at least make sense.
Yeah.
All Winky can do is smash things. Can't really do anything else because it's kind of useless.
You're
Besides come up
you're
with-
very good comedic relief when you get your foot stuck in the door.
Really? Winky's a lot better at most.
Did he find
things.
out whether or not there was a trap?
No, he found out that
Yes, you are certain there is a trap.
All right, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on it. Burn
he's
one of my
making
second level
flowers.
spells.
And
All
before
right.
he does that, I'm gonna throw a piece of debris at it.
You have to counteract now.
Yeah.
I've never really figured out this counteract. So hold on, let me look it up one more time. We have to look it up every time we do this because we do it so inoften.
Right.
Why don't we just not do it at all and just say it's dispelled and we?
Is it a wisdom versus wisdom?
Let's see. When attempting a counteract check, add the relevant skill modifier or other appropriate modifier to your check against the target's DC. If you're counteracting an affliction, the DC is the affliction stat. If it's a spell, use the caster DC. GM counter DC. Blah, 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 blah. For spells, the counterattack check modifier is your spell casting ability modifier. So basically, do a spell attack.
Whee!
You know how to do that?
No.
You don't know how
Soul.
to spell attack.
I just don't know which
so
button I need
weird.
to push.
Just look at
I'm
what
looking
your-
to see if there's.
Okay, go to strikes and look if it's there.
it's not there for that.
Well, what if you go to actions or inventory or features or skills or saves or acrobat or abilities?
I'm
Or
kind of surprised they haven't added that because it's a common thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dispel magic.
I
should
get a
have, like,
plus
what,
12 to my spell attack, but I
Yeah.
don't know how to.
Try clicking Acid Splash.
why doesn't he just do what he did? He just rolls a
And
d20
there's the attack.
or whatever you roll for things and then do a plus 12.
That's essentially what he just
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, but you
Hey,
didn't have to roll acid
The
splash.
rune stayed off the door.
You said that they fade. All right.
You
Would
have
he
dispelled the
know-
door.
Would he know if that would come back or if that is completely dispelled?
No, he killed it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to open the door now.
It pushes open.
Is there
It's a
anything
very
inside?
heavy stone door.
Is it anything inside?
You're looking in a chamber, fairly large chamber,
Is
and
it
there's someone
dark?
standing in there.
Oh no. Nita, can you see that?
See what?
The dude in there.
Are
He's
you the
covered in
captain?
head to toe with red cracks all over his body.
We're communicating.
Hey,
And some
Core, I
fiery
found
red-
your daddy.
fiery red crystalline growths coming off of his shoulder.
We
I'm
found your
gonna
daddy.
I'm going to try to speak to him and I say, we're not here to hurt you unless you try to hurt us.
He just kind of makes a breathing noise that sounds a little crackly.
Oh no.
Do you need an
Can I-
inhaler?
Try saying hello in Ignis.
How-
And he's like, hello? Is that hello?
Hello.
Is he speaking in Ignis?
Yes, I'm speaking in Ignis.
What are you?
Ew.
Where am I?
We're under the abbey in the crypts, in the ancient crypts.
The Abbey? The monastery.
Monastery, yes.
Trapped. Couldn't open door.
I think I hit the volume on my thing.
Okay.
I didn't hear it. I was like,
He
no!
said trap. He said trap
Trap.
couldn't open door.
Couldn't open door.
Cora, are you telling
Actually,
us?
I'm gonna speak through the chat thing so that only you can understand it.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, let me make
Crackle,
sure.
crackle,
Why don't
pop,
you-
pop.
Why
I
don't
need to
you
make
guys
sure I
just go
put
to?
big notes on your character sheet. I
Why
have
don't
not.
you go to? Why don't you just go to a different chat?
No, because that'll mess up everything else.
We got this all set up with a cool
Remember, he's
program
got to
that can do this.
transfer. Oh, they do not have England? What is it called?
Hold, crackle, crackle.
Is it Ignis, maybe? Or hold on, where's my, oh, I don't have my book on me.
You
So-
have still. For now, I'm gonna pick Infernal, even though that's not what it is. Because no one else in this group has that.
I have it.
No, you don't.
Talk about. Yeah, no, I don't. I was gonna try to trick you.
Anadi's a language, but not Ignis. No, there it is, Ignan. Why can't? Hold on. Let me look at your sheet again because I didn't see it when I tried to click it last time. I'd rather give you the right language. Oh, there it is. I don't know how I couldn't read it the first time. Can you see that?
I can. Yes.
Currently showing common and dwarven. I can try refreshing.
Hold on, I gotta do a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
we can
can
see
see-
that.
You can all see it?
Yes,
Yes.
it says hello.
Hello.
Hello. Do you
How is the
read?
language not working now?
Hold on, let me check something. Ew, what's that? Ew.
Hold on.
See, that works, so why does Ingen not work?
What?
Maybe I have to click a token for that to do that? Let me try deleting your token and putting you back on the map. Because I changed your character sheet.
Okay, I see it.
That's cool. Ew, Core's saying something.
So if I pick a language, y'all understand it?
I don't know.
Yes. So.
I haven't
Hold
seen you
on.
try it again. Like I can't read anything anybody else has written.
I don't know what Core said. This
can
is a
read that.
test.
Yeah, I can
This
see
is a
it. This is a
test.
test. This is a test.
Da 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 da.
This is a test.
Da da da. Ooh, that's a pretty one.
Ew. Spear
Okay.
launcher.
So apparently, for the languages to work, I have to have a token selected.
Why don't you
Mm,
select like
okay.
core? So core
Because I
can
don't
be
want
talking.
Core saying it.
But core will be talking to core.
No, that's what Core's not doing. Core's not talking to Core.
This dude's name is Spear Launcher. Ew. What do you say?
Elijah, be quiet.
Okay.
Okay, so no more playing around. Happy now, his name is Stranger.
Hold on. Did the stream end?
No, it looks like it's still going.
Okay.
No,
it
it's still going.
Okay, it may have just been my phone. I looked down, it said the stream ended. Okay. I can't read this.
You can't read it?
I can't read that. No. It looks different from the Ignan that I wrote.
You could just
But
do it.
do you not see where it says translated from?
No, I do not.
Try clicking on the word.
Nothing. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, alright, let me try one thing.
Maybe the language. Did you have the language stranger?
I can try reloading the Foundry again.
Do you see that?
Yes, that's good.
You see the translation?
I do.
Okay, so apparently you have to be in the same room with the token to even understand it.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Wow, that is so finicky.
Obviously, you can't hear a guy from the other room, but
Hmm. I'll translate for you guys from time to time. So he's saying he's been trapped down here for some time, for a long time by magic.
Man, I cannot type tonight.
He's saying that the magic of the door somehow repelled his body. He was trying to return something to Lysidius, and the door repelled him. Ooh.
Does he have a name?
I can ask. It seems that he seems to have gotten a medallion back to Lysidius and then returned to get the scroll for Agonar.
Talkative little fella, ain't he?
Mm-hmm. So he's saying that Agonar sent him there to find a family trinket to give to Lysidius and hopefully restore his mind, plus the scroll of his ancestors to complete his research. So it seems like Agonar was trying to help Lysidius get his memories back, and this guy got stuck here.
Because you do remember, the only thing Lysidius remembers is that while he was a monster, someone put a necklace on him. And that's what allowed him to finally overcome the beast that he had become and turn back into a man.
Yeah.
But he never saw the face of the person who did it.
All right. What are we? You guys have any ideas? Anything you guys want to ask him?
Ask him about the Lysidius's brother and see if he's the one who trapped him down here, if he knows anything like that. And any other information that Agonar might.
So it looks like Festus was the one that was doing these errands for him. And then in the room, the red crystal infected him. The door wouldn't let him out.
You're saying this is Festus?
No. Hold on. Maybe. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, it might have been Festus. He said Festus. Was that my name? So Festus may be this guy. Festus the Red.
So you need to ask him about Lakewood.
dropping stuff. Oh, guys. Festus was the one that trapped me here. His name is Lakewood.
What?
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah. And Lysigia's brother was a thief and a braggart. Festus was a wizard from long ago who built a wizard's tower here, and his family settled the region. What?
Feel free to tell him about the Order of the Keys, maybe. That his grandson might want to see him. I don't know.
Ah, yes.
We found your grandson.
Think we can figure out a way to get him out of here? No. So
I don't.
I tried just to see if maybe Festus was the guy that did the whole storm trick earlier, but it's not. Festus did not have black skin.
But that could have happened later. Got it?
Possibly. Now Festus had he was known as Festus the Red Hot Wizard of Fire, and he believed he had fire creation stones. So
Maybe he got infected with fire so much his skin burnt into a black dust or something.
are we in the wizard's tower?
We're in the bottom of a monastery. You told him that at the start.
Yes, but he's mentioning a wizard's tower.
Definitely haven't been in a wizard's tower.
I mean, there could be one around here.
Oh,
Ooh,
God!
Awa.
So this is the old foundation of the tower, and that was destroyed long ago, guys. And so then the family used the topple stones to make the monastery. So Festus has been around for a long time.
Forever.
800 years ago, Lysigius's family was well established here, and that was
Oh.
well after the fire wizard died. In fact, that's the reason their family's name is different, is because the wizard's name ended up being the name of the region, and their family took that name because they were his kin.
Okay.
And that's the reason Agonar went looking and found Lysigius to try to track down that wizard.
And then they became best friends. And then he turned him into a monster.
Until he turned him into a monster. Yep.
Well, see how.
Now he's no longer trapped down here. But this is an old wizard's abode.
letting him know that we can try taking him to his grandson.
You know, it's kind of amazing this guy is infected with the red stuff like this, and he's lived this long and still has his mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking of that earlier.
And that his soul isn't taken away completely. From what we can tell, I guess. I guess he's close, but it's been a long time.
He's saying he needs to try to find Aganar. I don't want to get into that. He's saying he has a tablet he found. Just say,
Where is it? You ask him now.
if I can type.
He's a typing day.
I don't know why I'm trying to spell Queleth right. I have no idea how to type it. He's saying it's a standing lake of magic ready to take us to the tree.
Say what?
I think he may have a portal.
Let's go.
Let's
Y'all
see.
came here through a portal.
Yes.
You have a portal.
But he
Yes.
knows about it.
Yes. He goes back for.
Can you ask him if he speaks any other language besides crackle crackle?
I can ask him.
He coughs up a big fireball. You speak common?
Yeah, that's what most people speak. Thus, it's called common.
Sorry, I haven't spoken anything but fire speak for so long. Be careful in the back of the ruins. There's a fire thing there. It's not nice, but I talk to it. It's better than nothing. It was the guardian, but it got bored.
Just a fire element.
Is it a child of the Titan?
No, it's a fire creature.
Oh, okay. It's not crazed. It actually has a mind and can converse.
It's
Wait.
living fire, happily living in a magma pool.
Do you think it might be able to fill us in on some
It's not
history?
friendly.
Oh. It's okay. Neither am I.
It's been so many years burning me.
Mm.
Thankfully, it didn't hurt much with all the fire I already had in me.
Maybe we'll
Do-
take your
do you-
advice.
Do you have the Queleth stone wrapped up in some demon hide or in a box? Or is that what the tablet is?
What's a Qualaleth?
The tablet you found.
No,
What is this tablet?
it's a stone tablet with the wizard's markings on it.
Oh, okay.
He didn't want to put it on paper because he kept burning things up.
Okay. The red. Festus's tablet. Okay.
It has his research into the fire.
I like that.
Where are these?
He turns around, goes to a wall, and there's a large tablet that looks a lot like the tablet y'all found earlier that has the ritual for doing the measurements of your energy.
Okay.
In fact,
Okay.
it looks like the same chisel writing.
Yes. Is there anything else that could be helpful that we can bring along?
I don't know.
Mind if we search
You'll
around?
have to come back and look later.
Okay, we'll do that later. We'll take you
Did you
to
say Agonar's dead?
mostly. He transferred his and his wife's soul into a letter opener, so they're technically immortal, but
Oh.
their bodies are dead.
I was
here.
expecting him to be a lich by now.
Yeah.
He decided not to do that.
Yeah. He
Probably smart.
he was very, I think, conflicted and upset after a while with the experiments he had been doing.
Good. We kept telling him he was wrong, and he at least gave in a concession and sent me on this errand.
Do you, out of curiosity, do you know how the portals work? Since you're aware of them.
Maybe I don't remember.
Okay.
It's been so long.
Do you want to go see Lasigius? We have a whole town. You can hang out there while we try and track down.
Is he back to normal?
He doesn't have his memories, but he can talk. Yes.
I would
Think
like
for
to see him
himself.
again.
I think he's doing better
Maybe-
off than you are right now, but maybe he can help
Maybe
you.
Oh.
seeing you.
Turns
with-
around and grabs a necklace that's sitting on the side and puts it on.
Ah,
Is that a reliquary or
the medallion?
No, it's a gemstone.
what you got there, buddy?
It's a family trinket.
Can I look at it?
Oh.
No.
Crystal of some kind.
Our little geological dwarf is fascinated.
It looks like quartz.
Quartz.
But it has gilded leaves on the sides of it.
Isn't quartz like a big white color?
It's clear white. There's actually lots of different colors of quartz. But
Like nether quartz, a block of quartz.
Not everything's Minecraft, man.
Or at least he's
all right, do
talking
you want
to
to
the right-
stop there? It's 10:15.
Sounds good.
My
I'm
eyes
about-
started watering just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Getting so cold.
All right. I don't know how to stop this because it's, like I said, it's still locked up. So I'm gonna Control Alt Delete it and hope the file works. So
Bye.
we might have
Yeah.
something and we might not have something.
You
Bye.
need to
If
know
it doesn't,
one.
Twitch will save it.